Hey, Rick One Ball, what's up, bro? How's it going? What's up, Rick? You probably haven't seen the my shorts, but this morning, oh my gosh, this morning, I gotta walk around a whole lot. I drive to a certain location, and then I get out and I walk and I park and I make sure that I can park in those areas and stuff. Anyway, I'm parking and I get out. I walk for probably less than an hour, and I come back and my car is gone. And I'm thinking like, so the first thought was like, oh, you know what? Because I park in so many different areas, and I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't park it there. So I actually walked back to the other place where I park, and I'm like, Terrence, no, you parked it there. I had to really take a moment. I'm like, you parked it there. Somebody, either somebody, like, my car was towed or somebody stole my car. And long story short, it was towed by a private towing company. And when I just had a crazy morning. I mean, I can't, you can't make this mess up. And I was like watching Gamma's, on her channel, looking at, her situations and how her car was towed. And it's like, what are the chances? I know she told me that. I'm like, the chances are like, I mean, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Like, it does not happen. I don't cut corners like with anything. And so I'm just beyond pissed. And I am going to I'm telling you, people are like, oh, I'm just talking or whatever. It's just drama, Terrence, whatever. No, I will empty my fucking bank accounts to make sure that this private tow company, who has the world's most horrible reviews, I will make sure that they're going to be reprimanded. Here's the deal. If you can tow, okay, whatever. But I asked them and I said, I didn't see any signage. And I said, I made sure I took pictures. I took pictures and videos of that entire parking lot. I do not see any signage. He says, well, that's because, and this is what he said, and I have it all recorded, my right hand of God, even his face. He says, oh, well, all those damn Mexicans, is a white man, all those damn Mexicans tore it down. They tore it down. I said, well, that's not my fucking problem. I told him just like that. And I did curse. I said, that's not my fucking problem. It's not my fucking problem that you can't, that because you put the signs there, that you can't control the fact that they tear it down. Well, put it higher on a pole or something. You're placing those signs like where it, like, Lord is my witness. I mean, they're like, they're like a kid can take it down. You know what I'm saying? So put the sign way up. Like my condo is like, it's like my condo is at like off of Winkler. Anyway, it's like in a very nice neighborhood and stuff, whatever, nice, part of town or whatever. And when I tell you they have towaway zones everywhere, and it's like metal signage high up, but you can see it very, nice, and it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't miss it. Something's got to be done. Something's got to be done, because that's not my problem. It's not my problem that those things happen. And I'm just so frustrated behind that. I'm so frustrated behind that. I'm looking like, is that a cardinal? Because my mom probably telling me, Terrence, calm your ass down. I am so upset. I'm so upset. Hey, Josie the Truth. Hey, Tehran, how you doing? Trouble don't last always. Donna, it doesn't. It doesn't, and I just don't understand, like, this should not happen. It should not happen. It is not, first and foremost, yes, okay, I'm in Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, but, okay, I have Mississippi license plates. Pretty much for as they know it, I'm out of town, and I think that has something to do with it, and also the fact that it's a Denali. Sharp, clean as hell. It's a Denali. You have other cars, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care who feel some kind of way about it. You have other raggedy ass cars that's parked there. No, but you want to pull, you want to tow my SUV, and you know, I'm just keeping it real. Like, you know what it is. Like, this isn't like a race thing and stuff. It's a simple fact that this person must have money. So let me get a couple dollars out of them. That's really what it boils down to, because it doesn't make sense. You don't have any signage. So I told him, he said, well, they torn it out. Those Mexicans torn it out. They tore it all down. I said, that's not my fucking problem. I have video proof. I have video proof. I have all the screen. Like, I took pictures after pictures after pictures, because I immediately went into like an investigation mode. I can't stand that. I don't like when people get over on people. I can't stand scams. I can't stand liars. I really cannot. And I refuse to say that I hate it, but I really can't stand it. I can't stand people getting over on people and thinking, okay, well, these type of things are okay. Sir, you need to put signs at a, you need to put it up better. It's just like this. By law, if you, and I know the laws. I'm telling you guys, I'm not just making these things up. I'm telling you, I'm someone that likes to fact check thing. I don't like just the theories. I like laws, okay? Laws. I like fact. I can't stand pseudo, can't stand fake mess. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. If I roll up to a handicap spot right now, and there's no vertical handicap parking sign, you know, right, like listed, right, like this place right in front of me, right? And people say, well, there's a handicap painted on the bottom, on the pavement, or there's like blue lines along the side. It does not matter. By law, there has to be a sign that's vertical placed in front of that parking spot that has the handicap sticker on it, or the handicap logo with the person in the wheelchair. It has to be there, because here's when you come into the situation. Maybe some older people, young people, whatever. Maybe they're in a car where they can't see down. Okay, they can't see down, and then sometimes, you know, those parking spaces, or, you know, the pavement, that blue doesn't show up great, or maybe it's at night. You know, it does not matter. It has to be a sign there vertically. I'm telling you guys, I have been through so much in my travels in my life. You got to realize I'm somebody who, I've been through a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I've had my car broken into. I had so many things happen to me in my life. This type of thing has never, ever happened. And I'm going to tell you why, because I pay attention to my fucking surroundings. I make sure that I can do the things that I do. I make sure that it is legal. I make sure that it is okay. I do not cut corners. And I'm telling you guys, he should have had signs. And it's not my problem, as I told him, that the signs are gone. If the signs are gone, bro, you can't do that. Right now, I'm at a park and stuff, and it's like a little beach area, and I'm sitting I'm gonna show you guys this. I'm sitting here, and my car is parked in, you know, a secure, legal spot. Made sure that there's no towaway zone or towaway signs, you know, there. But if it's not, it doesn't matter, because a private tow company can still tow your mess. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to make it make sense. And then I want to elaborate on this too, and I'll read the comments. But for people saying, okay, well, Terrence, that's what you get. You voted for Trump. You voted for Trump. What in the hell does Trump have to do with my car being towed? If, like, I'm just keeping it real. What does they have to do with my car being towed? That has nothing to do with my car being towed. Literally, it has nothing to do with my car being towed. What is going on in the world today, as I've said it many, many times, is people are just, some people in this world are just miserable. They're upset. They're trying to get quick money. And I understand, you know what, I like steak and, you know, fancy things and shrimp just like the next person. But don't sit up here and do those devilish things. Those things are not right. They're not right. And yes, I understand that you have to make sense of this. You told me, and I recorded everything. I said, well, did Bravo Supermarket, because I know that they didn't do anything, because they didn't say, okay, hey, my car's not bothering anything. You know, it's parked legally. It's in the lines. Everything is good. What it is, you know for a fact that, okay, the car is parked there. You don't see the owner or whatever. It's out of state's license plates, and you're just saying, you're like, okay, cha-ching. You see an opportunity for money, and because I asked him, I said, well, did Bravo Supermarket? Because when I did come back to the car, I guess maybe there were some coworkers, there were people, not coworkers, there were people, employees there coming into the establishment. So I was like, did they say something? And I did confront them. They speak a lot of Spanish. I don't speak really great Spanish, but one of the women, she did speak a little bit of English, and she said, no, we didn't call. Now again, it's she's saying that they did not call, but it's not as, you can tell like their accents and stuff, but I made out to the point that they did not call. And the guy confirmed that. I have that on video too. He confirmed that no, they didn't call. I called to make sure that it was okay for me to tow it. I said, well, what was my car doing? What was my car doing to the point, like, why would you want to tow that? You didn't tow the raggedy ass Toyota beside me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. And when I did the video, you guys, when I showed the video and you don't see the cars, you see some, but literally the little video that I did, I made my own videos, but the little short that I did and stuff, that still doesn't depict what I mean, because there were cars dispersed in that entire parking lot. And you, out of everybody, you're going to tow mine. I'm telling you, it's just a scam. You know for a fact that the car's not doing anything. You know for a fact that you're, in a way, legally, you're able to tow. You are, but there's no signage. So how would I know, especially someone being from out of town? I'm telling you guys, I'm not kidding. It's gonna take time, but like I said, it's nothing. I had to pay him. It was $290. That's nothing. I don't have all the money in the world, but that's nothing. I don't give a hell if there's legal fees up to $40,000. I'm gonna make sure that something positive and something happens from this. These type of things cannot happen. I'm reading the reviews and I have anxiety over it. It almost made me sick. That's why I ended up going to the tennis court, serving, end up meeting some guy, playing tennis with him and stuff. I mean, it's beautiful out here. But I know I need to calm down. But I'm so upset because of the fact of the matter is I'm reading the reviews, and there were people that said, "Oh my gosh, just these people came, to my home and took the car, or or my license plate was stolen. I went out of town or whatever and stuff, parked my car in a legal parking lot. Somebody stole my license plates, and then they towed my car, and they have all their, they have personal belongings and things in there. And then they even said that, now all of my things were in there. I do have some scratches, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if that's from, I don't know. I park and I don't like look over my car every single second. But I have some scratches, and I'm like, I don't know if that was there or not. I'm not tripping about that. I don't care. But it's just the fact that, you just feel violated. And it's people, the reviews are saying, at the end of the day, if I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. But there are no signs. The reviews are saying some of the same things I've said. And it's not necessarily from that parking lot, but they've been told from other areas where they didn't see any towaway zone. You got to understand, I parked down. I had a freaking a nice apartment downtown Portland, Maine. Notorious for people getting, you have to make sure you have you have to make sure you have, like, you're in the right parking spot all through the week, because every day it changes the times and this. Now I know for a fact on the weekends, like, so after 6 o'clock you can park for free downtown, that area, and that's kind of how it is here. And then like on the weekends it's completely free all day, every day. But I'm telling you, like, I made sure of this. I made sure of it before. I just made sure. I've never had these things happen. Never, ever. Especially in, like, over 17 years of traveling and going to different places and stuff. I've never had this happen. That's why I'm like in my head, okay, you have to make this right. And so the guy was like, well, because the guy who told my SUV He is not over the company. So he works for that company. And I said, you're in a dangerous company. I said, I'm not threatening you or anything. And I didn't want him to feel threatened. But I said, you're working for a dangerous company. You know, honest to God, I'm not gonna harm anybody. I have a whole career. I have work Monday, okay? And we're gonna go to work faithfully. But you're in a dangerous situation because you're putting your life at risk because there are people that don't have anything. They don't have anything like really to live for. They don't care. It's people out here like that. And you're telling me that you're towing people cars because you know you don't have to, and the car isn't bothering, and you're there. It's in an area where it's not bothering anybody. It's not taking up anybody's. It's not taking up anything. Like I can see if it's like, okay, well I like parked, like, you know, maybe blocking somebody in or some whatever. So none of that has happened. None of that has happened. You're talking about a parking lot on the weekend, which I parked in many times. It's just the fact that, okay, now you see this, and you see an opportunity to get money because you don't give me a good enough explanation. Why is that? Why are there no signs? Why are there no signs? Now, I haven't been back to that location, but who knows? Maybe, I'm sure, maybe he put out, maybe he went, you know, it's probably like he probably didn't went crazy putting signs up and stuff now because he did see me recording, and legally I can do that. I'm recording me signing the paper and stuff. I've taken pictures of that, but I took pictures of everything. I took pictures of everything. I have video. I'm telling you guys, there's no signs out there. It reminds me of when my car was broken into back when I was in City of Hope in Duarte, California. It's outskirts of Los Angeles. I was working in City of Hope, and back then, my damn Denali was broken into. And a matter of fact, like at least 20 people cars, it were like Yukons, Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukon XLs, Denali's and of that nature, those SUVs, all of those SUVs were broken into, and they stole my third row seats because I had an older Denali then, older Yukon Denali. So the bucket seats pop right out. Now, you know, in these newer models, they're bolted to the ground. Now they can fold, and there's a compartment that they go into, but you just can't take them out. Now you can, I mean, if you have all the tools and stuff, but it's just not, it just doesn't clip out of there. So, but how is it, how convenient? That's too convenient, right? That was an inside job. Clearly, somebody knew, okay, that the cameras aren't working in those particular, you know, because the cameras weren't working in those parking, like in those parking lots. It's lots of parking lots. This is like, when I tell you City of Hope, y'all can Google it, like prestige. Okay, wonderful, amazing security. They operate in a lot of, you know, the children of celebrities operate on a lot of them. It's an oncology facility, a research facility, beautiful, just a beautiful campus. And how do you have like at least 20 people? How do you have, you know, their car get broken into? Like the world is just crazy. It's corrupt. It's so sad. And so when I went there, I said, hey, now what the thing that they got me with how they had me with the hospital is, even though it's not, the car wasn't told, you know, I'm just trying to, like, you know, make sense of this. It wasn't told, it was broken into. But there are signs that say that if, you know, you're parking here at your own risk. So if your car is broken into, if your car is vandalized or whatever, the hospital is not held, you know, is not going to be responsible for that. So that's just what it is. You know, I know you guys probably park in a lot of, you know, parking lots, and you go to a lot of places and stuff, and that's just what it is. Okay, that's just what it is. All right, that these things should not happen, but they do. I wasn't tripping on that. I'm tripping at the fact that, okay, I'm parking. You say that you have state-of-the-art, you know, surveillance. Why aren't the cameras not working in parking lot it was B, C, and D, because there were people, you know, cars being broken into in those parking lots. Why wasn't it working? Because it's an inside job. But it's like, I'm just tired of people getting over and scamming other people. Back then, I couldn't do nothing about that. I could not do anything about that, but I'm telling you guys, there's other things that's happened to me and stuff. I'm telling you, it probably doesn't happen overnight, but I like a challenge. I like a challenge, and I'm not kidding. Especially when I put my mind to it, it can be a very dangerous thing because I'll constantly think about it. I'm not going to put myself in harm or anybody else in like, like cause harm or danger, but I'll constantly think about it until something happens. I will bug the hell out of I will bug the hell out of the company or whatever. Something has to happen. It has to happen. This is crazy. And people may say, Terrence, let it go. But see, the reason why I can't let it go is because somebody else is going to park there. Like, I read all the reviews. Somebody's going to park there, and it's going to be someone who, maybe they need their medication or they need something. They're going to leave it in the car. And because there's no signage about, their car potentially being towed, they're going to park there and just do whatever. And as they should, because you don't see anything that's giving you any warnings. What should have happened is I told that man, I said, listen, at the end of the day, you should have put signs there immediately. Okay, immediately, right? Because it'll be your word against mine. There's no signs. I made sure, as I'm telling you guys, after the car was towed, I immediately started taking the pictures and doing the videos, because I'm like in my head, if anything were to happen, because I called 911, and then obviously it's not like emergency. They give me the number to the non-emergency type things, so I called them and stuff. I have everything is timed, so it wasn't, there was no signs out there. If they're out there now, they're out there now, but it wasn't at the time of me parking, because if they were, I would have never parked there. It's just so stupid. I feel maybe I'm going in circles and stuff, but I'm telling you guys, this is how the world is so corrupt. And then like I said, and people coming and talking about Trump, and it's like, this has nothing to do with him. It's people who just want fucking money. That's all it is. And they see an opportunity to get money. It has nothing to do with the president. Absolutely nothing to do with the president. This is not a race thing. This is a thing where you're looking at the person's vehicle. You know that you can tow, because it is in a tow zone if the car is unattended or whatever, if it's not, if there's no one there, if you just have the car parked there. But at the end of the day, you still need to have signs to show that. You have to have signs to show that. And even the employees of that grocery store, like I said, they speak Spanish, but it was a couple women in there that speak a little bit of English, literally said, no, we didn't call. We did not call. But yes, it was a tow truck. It was a tow truck. And I'm like, so I go to ask the guy, and I'm like, again, I record, and he's like, well, I'm passing by, I saw it, and I was like, I circled around, and nobody was there with the car. It was unattended. So, I asked to make sure if I could tow it. Well, who did you ask? You asked your boss. You called your boss, because you didn't call the supermarket, because the supermarket wasn't open, sir. You didn't call the supermarket. You did not call the supermarket. I go there religiously. I've been there so many times. It's right off of Palm Beach Boulevard, because it's well lit. It's a nice area. It is heavy populated with Spanish, like Mexicans and stuff. And nobody has ever bothered me or ever bothered my vehicle and stuff. And I'm telling you, that is what it is. It's a lot of tow-away zones, and I don't park there. I've been here for 5 months. It's never happened. It's never happened. So clearly, I know that I'm not making this up. I wouldn't put myself in a situation where I know, okay, well, Terrence, you know what, you messed up, you lose. No, because what are the warnings? Like, I need to know for a fact that, okay, I can't do this. If I know I can't do this, I'm not going to do it. Good morning, Darnisha. Good morning. Hey, Nunu. How you doing, Nunu? Sheila, hey, Terrence, sorry for the nonsense. It's so unfortunate. I pray that you will handle this to the fullest. Sheila, I've already started. And, I can't really do too much on the damn weekend. I can't do too much on the weekend. This is not life or death, but it's just so frustrating that these type of things happen. I do not care about the money. He could have told me $12,000. I write you a check. Because, the bank ain't open. You know what I'm saying? I had to call the bank to even get that or whatever and stuff. So is money the money is what you want. That's what you want. What you want. But see, what you don't realize is, and this is not, again, these are not threats. These are not something, I'm not, oh my God, I'm so upset, so I'm just saying anything. I promise you, You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You literally cannot do that. Things have got to be in place. I don't get it. I don't know why people put themselves in a situation where it's like, okay, you think maybe people, like, you probably think people won't follow up and really like stay on top of it. I didn't even like going back to Carroll, Iowa. I didn't want to deal with the hospital. They did what they did. I was supposed to have, I had 4 more weeks left. They either wanted to, terminate the rest of the contract. I didn't want to deal with it. My company, my recruiter was like, Terrence, if you don't, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be pissed, and this is not okay. And you got to think about other travelers. I don't care about other travelers. I ain't gonna lie. But then I thought to myself, okay, you know what? There will be other black people to go to that facility, and they're gonna be disrespected and misused and mistreated and stuff, and it's gonna be a lot of, like, under the table type things and stuff. And now, honestly, yeah, they still have travelers and stuff, but not with that company. That company does not contract anybody, I don't care what, any ethnicity, to that facility because of the things that have happened to me. But with all that being said, like I said, they ate that. I got paid for 4 weeks of pay and I wasn't working, but I didn't care about that. I didn't care about that. I don't care about, I'm telling you guys, I don't care about that mess. I try my best to, do right, and if I know better, I'm gonna do better. And I'm telling you, it's just so stupid. It's so dumb how people get over on people. I'm telling you, he saw the car and he was like, okay, I know that I can get some money. I know I can get some money from this person just because you're looking at the car and then you're saying, okay, well, maybe he's going to be in a critical situation because he's out of state license plates. I'm telling you, there was other cars around. There were other cars around. You didn't tow those cars because, honestly, some of those cars probably they just got them sitting there anyway and stuff, and people just don't care. Or, it's people. I must say, it's a lot of drinking and all that stuff. So people would just leave their car there, but they'll leave it unattended. But there's no signs to say you can't. There's no signs to say you can't do that. Hey, Alastora, how you doing? Nunu says, hey to Sheila. I am 15 and I am in 8th grade. Okay, Elastra, that's awesome. Joseph the Truth, that's on them. Shaking my head. Yeah, Joseph, it's so stupid. I'm so tired of like people getting over and just, not just, really. It's it's unnecessary. It's just so stupid and it's unnecessary. It shouldn't happen. And I think that's where the frustration comes from. Yes, the sign needs to be vigilant. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Because if it was, why would I park? I'm like a sitting duck. Why would I park there? Why would I park there? I would never do that. I would never do that. Money hungry, that's all it is. It is, and it's so dumb. It's like you're money hungry, and it's like, okay, I hope it was what 200. He was like, okay, he doesn't. They first and foremost. Like, it's 2025. You don't do Zelle, you don't do Cash App, you don't do Venmo, you don't do PayPal, you don't do debit cards or credit cards, and you're like, okay, well, I only want cash. I can only take cash. Yeah, you can only take cash because y'all are running a damn scam. You're running a damn scam, and you know for a fact that people have got to pay you this cash because if they want their car back. But like I said, I'm not going to sit up here. I would never put my life in jeopardy or anybody else's life in jeopardy. I save lives for a fucking living. You guys know this. Okay? So I'm not going to try and harm anybody or hurt anybody. But when I tell you, I told him the company that you are working for, because I'm not going to lie, like I've had relatives and people and stuff who are part of that business, like, like, a part of like within the police academy, tow truck drivers, like they do a lot of repossession and all that stuff. That's a dangerous like career. It's a dangerous job. It really, really is. Because people, some people just don't care, right? And it's just keeping it. I'm just keeping it real. They don't care. I'm not about to sit up here and do anything stupid or like dumb. I will handle everything. I will make sure to handle everything like, far as like within a court of law, like honestly, like again, this isn't life or death, but at the end of the day, these things cannot happen because honestly, if it continues, and if 10 people, this happens to 10 people, if 10 people let this just go and whatever, it's going to continue. So it's just dumb. You know, you'll just be venting, talking to a brick wall and stuff. I don't want to just talk. I'm telling you guys, I will do things about it. The police department, everybody, state officials can laugh my ass like 100 times a day. Something will be done. I guarantee you. And I know one thing, and I know one thing for sure. What must happen, you have to get you at the end of the day, you have to do something. You have to get the surveys, you have to get people to sign off on so many things and stuff, and that's going to be something where, okay, I'm going to have to do, like, even if I have to go around that community and stuff, I'm going to have to get some signatures. I'm going to have to make sure to really stay on it, because if I don't, it's going to continue to happen. Lucas, cool. Hi, how you doing, Lucas? Please file a complaint and take it from there. Sheila, I've already filed the complaint. I have the affidavit. I've already done all those things, and I even told, like, again, you're talking about an area that's highly populated with Mexicans and stuff. Even one of the police officers that came, it was like he was like Mexican, and it was Mexican. It was a white guy, Mexican guy, white guy. All I'm saying is it's to the point where I know for a fact my skin complexion. I ain't gonna lie. Like I know that can make things a little bit difficult. I'm not making this a race thing. I'm saying that's just what it is. And also my appearance. Okay, I'm not. I mean, look at me. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I'm being honest. Like, people wouldn't think, okay, well, this is somebody who makes over $200,000 a year. It shouldn't matter. I don't care if I look like a hoopty or like a homeless guy. I don't care. I don't care if I look like, I don't know, like, I don't know, fresh out of a magazine. Your appearance should not matter, but it does, unfortunately. Unfortunately, especially in today's world. So you're thinking, I'm serious. Like, even the guy who, like, I went there because I ended up, like, getting the lift to the tow company. He looked at me, he was like, "Are you Terrence?" And this is how he knows I'm Terrence. Okay, so in the car I had this. And he was like, "Oh, because I saw your mug with your name on it." But he was even like, "Okay, are you Terrence? You didn't expect me to be Terrence, right? Because you see the plates in the tag. So automatically, I'm just keeping it real. You probably assume somebody that more in shape or smaller or whatever. Or let's just keep it real, somebody who was white. Because oh wow, it's a later, a newer, not the most new, but it's a newer, later model, of the Yukon Denali's and stuff, whatever. And you just thinking, okay, well, you think you just can cash out. That's really what it is. Hey Hannah, how you doing? I'm doing good, and you? Very dangerous job to have, being a repo driver. Absolutely, that company probably doing money laundering. No, I'm serious. It's fishy. It's very sketchy. And then I go there, and I took pictures of that and videos of that, because the sign that's on there. This is what they do too. So actually, they're not open until Monday. I said, oh my gosh, like, I cannot just not have my car. Let me tell you, I'm not really tripping about that. It was the fact that I have I have my personal belongings in there. Of course, I keep my wallet in there. I have all my, my debit cards, all that, Social Security card, all that, all those things in my car. And then on top of that, I have my badge, for work. So I just immediately, it's not like I promise you, it's not panicking or whatever. At the end of the day, I know everything's going to be okay. I'm telling you, I know it'll be all right. It's not a panic. It's just, oh my gosh, what all this is so inconvenient, because it's you do it on purpose on the weekend, because you don't have to answer this phone. The phone just ringing. It's just ringing. And then how it's sketchy, they say, don't leave a message. Just keep calling back. Okay, so there's no emergency number to call. And then when I call to the, obviously, to the 911, they're like, okay, well, we haven't got a call in yet. Because I did call them immediately. They haven't got a call in yet. And this is the thing. They would have to legally, by law, they have to call it in, because I could say, okay, my car was stolen. So I can do it like somebody, like a theft, somebody stole my car, which they did in a way. So, but what they end up doing, they end up calling it in, and the lady called me back, and she said, okay, I just verified, okay, that Terrence, they did tow your car. It's a private company. We don't have any say in that. Okay, you don't, because it's a private towing company, but it's sketchy, because I go to the establishment, even on the door, it's like, on the door, it's a building with it's like blacked out windows, and on the paper it says, I took pictures of all of it. It says We don't do business inside. All business is done outside. You don't do business inside, so you mean to tell me that okay, if you were open, I can't walk inside. Cause y'all know y'all doing things that are illegal. It's illegal, it's wrong. In a court of law, okay, it is legal, right? Because you're in a tow away zone. But see, this is what people probably don't want to deal with. Cause cause people probably say, okay, I'm gonna let it go, I'm gonna do this, cause I can't let it go. But people probably will let it go because it's like, okay, well, it's nothing. I got my car back, whatever, whatever. I just won't park there. But what happens when people don't know that that's the towaway zone because there's no signage? It needs to be signage. If they put the signage there, also when I get my money back, because I'm not trying to sue and oh my gosh, the stress and everything else. I need $100,000. I don't need the fucking money. I don't care. If he needed some steaks or burgers or whatever and shit, I could have made you some, and I would have just gave you money anyway. If you need the money that bad, you're scamming people. You're scamming people, and I'm telling you that's not okay. And for me personally, I know I can't let these things go because it's just not right. I am thinking about the next person. I am thinking about the people who probably are gonna pass through, park there, you know. True enough, maybe some people probably just won't park and just get out. But what if some people do park there? Sometimes people park and then they walk across, to the BP, or they walk across to the Burger King. And then he did even say, now you were close to the BP, but you were not in their parking lot. If you were in the parking lot of the BP gas station, I couldn't have towed your car. But because you were in that parking lot of the Bravo, I could tow because that's a towaway zone. I said, sir, I'm aware that you're telling me that it's a towaway zone, but I don't see the signage. I said I went all around. I said, hell, I walked. I walked for about like 40, 50 minutes, but I walked all the way around there, and I'm like, I don't see the towaway signs. And he goes, because all those Mexicans and they over there, they keep tearing the signs down. Well, that's not my fucking problem. You need to put it where it's a sign. You need to put it to where they can't tear it down. We're in the state of Florida, and it's like notorious. You guys, hurricane season come, there are still signs that's up. There are still signs up after all the Milton, everything else, even Ian, all these. There are still signs up. There are still signs up saying, "Okay, towaway zone." If they can just withstand a damn hurricane and stuff, I'm sure you can put some signs up in a nice place where people can see it, and higher up on the poles where they can't climb or tear it down or whatever, and make it where it's not just paper, make it where it's metal or something. Make it better, because what you're doing is you're setting people up. You're setting people up. I can't believe that. I can't, and I just can't believe it. I know customer service sucks with certain people, but I can't believe that you would do that to people. Like how that's so dumb. And then even the woman from the 911, like the dispatcher stuff, she was like, "I'm so sorry, Mr. Bergen." I said, "It's not your fault," but she says, "This is all the information we have." They did call it in, and they gave me a number. I said, "The number is 239-6 something something." Well, I said, "I've called it 5 times. Nobody's picking up." And I said, "You go online, you look at the business hours. They're closed. They're closed on Monday." So these people know. They know what they know. They're in a way. What I can tell you this. That man was not expecting me to get a lift and go to the business. I stayed at that business. I'm gonna tell you. I was there for an hour and I wasn't gonna leave. Okay, I'm stubborn when I need to be. Okay, I was not gonna leave. I said, if this man is clearly the man who's towing, him and his ugly ass wife, if that was his wife in the car. I mean, butt face ugly, bald face ugly as hell. If that is the situation, I said, he's going to come back. He's going to have cars. Sure enough, as I said that, this man was pulling in with another car. I'm telling you. And then, so he goes, "Are you Terrence?" Before I even said anything, I said, "Yes." He goes, "Okay, well, I know because because it was on the mug that's in the car." I said, "Uh-huh." He was like, "Well, your car isn't repossessed." I said, "I know it ain't repossessed. It's paid for. It's not repossessed. Like you're telling me things that I don't need to be told. Like, and that's also like a pet peeve of mine. Don't patronize me. Don't sit up here and act like I'm stupid. I'm not dumb. I can reassure you that I have more fucking degrees. I have more degrees than probably how old you are. I'm not somebody. I'm not stupid. Why would I have the common sense too? Even if it's not okay, oh, multiple degrees. Forget the degrees. I got the common sense. I'm not gonna park in a place where I'm not supposed to park. I'm not gonna do that. I was all up in. I've been in New York many times. It would be people double parking and all these things, which you're actually not supposed to do. I never did that. If I had, and I was bigger than I am now. If my fat ass had to park a mile away and I walk to the place or walk to my destination, I would do it. I don't take those risks because I know at the end of the day, oh, this ain't gonna happen. It probably more than likely will happen to me. Let me just tell you who I am. I'm the guy that's at a red light. Even if there's no sign that says you can't turn red. If there's a sign that says you can't turn red, you can't turn right on red, I'm still not gonna turn right. It be people honking at me. I'm not gonna do it. But also, if it does say don't turn, you can't turn right on red, I'm telling you, I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna turn right if the sign is there or not, because I'm telling you guys, I'm the person, and I noticed this in everyday life and how I maneuver my way through this world or whatever and stuff. I know that it's not like, oh my gosh, the world is out to get me. I just know that it's like I'm prone to it. Like I'm a chosen one. Okay, so I've had these issues and certain things. If you're a chosen one, you'll understand. It's like you've always had, and this is not a race thing. It's just the fact that it's like you always had to do a little bit more, be a little bit more careful. That's how I know y'all like, be careful. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say something bad can't happen or whatever, but I'm very aware of my surroundings. I make sure of things. So if I'm this person, do you think I'm just gonna park there when I see a tow away sign? Hell no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. I'm not gonna do it. You couldn't pay me to do it. So that's how I know, okay, well, there was no signs. And again, I'm taking pictures and I'm making videos of everything. And the man even confirms that nobody from the supermarket said anything. Sir, I know that for a fact because they weren't open. They weren't open. They actually started opening by the time he probably told my car is when they were probably coming in. So what it is, you call your boss and your boss gave you the confirmation, gave you the okay. And now you're thinking, okay, all right, okay, so we got this person. Think about it, $290, and you want it in cash. It's all cash. They don't take any other method. So it's all cash. I'm telling you, it's a scam. It is a scam. It's a scam, and I'm not kidding. Like, I ain't got to sit up here and threaten to blow somebody up or do these things. God is going to take care of everything. When I tell you, at the end of the day, I may not see it. I'll probably be long gone from here. But something is going to happen to the point they're going to have better signage there. And I'm telling you right now, I don't need no, oh, I'm sorry or whatever stuff. I don't even need the money back. I don't care about the money. I've made the money already. It does, that type of stuff never has had any effect on me. I just went and bought a damn phone from Walmart. I know Gamma's like, take all those damn phones back, but I went and bought the phone from Walmart. Sure enough, it's maybe a refurbished phone or whatever and stuff. I mean, hell, that phone in itself was over $300. I don't care. I'm not trying to say, oh, I got money like that and stuff. I don't sweat those small things. This is bigger than $290. This is you think that it's okay for you to do this when I don't have any warnings. I did say this. I know I'm skipping over a lot. I said, well, maybe what you should have done was put a warning on my car, okay, and said that, hey, I'm aware that there's no signs here, but this is not an area where you can park if you're unattended to the car. If you're physically maybe in the car and you parked there for a pit stop, okay, sure. But what it was, now I was parked there for a little bit because I ended up parking there. It had to have been like something to 6 o'clock in the morning, this morning. So again, it's before those businesses are opening, but it's still dark, but it's a well-lit area. That's why I go there. And what it is, you came right before 7 So right before that business even opened, that's when you told my truck, and then it's like you know it's a scam. You know it's a scam. Um, what type of company don't have different type of payments method only cash? Right? A scamming company, a straight up scam. I'm telling you guys, it's not. I'm not picking. I'm just saying. I'm saying what I feel, but also y'all know. Oh my gosh, this is. I really wish people could understand. Like I'm not picking. I'm not just trying to make something up this morning. I read reviews. I give reviews. I give my honest of reviews about everything. So do you think that when I found out, okay, which tow company it was through the actual through the dispatcher, but then also, you know, through the dispatcher, but then also when I Googled, I saw the reviews. I said, man, they got a 2.1 or 2.2 on Google and on Yelp. I said, this got to be a really bad company. Now hear me out. They're towing people cars, so you know people are going to be pissed when they put those reviews in. God is my witness. I'm not that person. If I was in the wrong, I was in the wrong. It is what it is. If I was in the wrong, I was in the wrong. How am I in the wrong when I don't even know that I'm not supposed to be there? And I've been there many, many, many times. A lot of times when I'm there and stuff, whatever, I must say that it probably be a little earlier, or it's probably more cars even parked and stuff, whatever. So I don't understand that. Right now downtown they have this thing today where I guess a parade is going to be some lights. You guys, it's so many like do not park where you could normally park. It's so many do not park and it's so many do not park signs. You think I'm finna park my damn car there? A freaking Denali XL that's rare. You think I'm finna just park it there so it could just be seen or whatever? Who would do that? Who would do that? I even asked the guy. He said, "Well, yeah, I understand. No, well, you understand. Well, why are you sitting up here towing my damn car? What you should have done, you should have put a warning thing on the car, and then you should have immediately went to putting up some signs because there are no signs there. I don't know if they're not there, if they're out there now or whatever. But at the end of the day, he could put them out there now. It wasn't at the time that I parked there, so that's what I'm saying. You can put them there all day now. You saying, okay, this was the out of state, out of state license plates. You're like, oh, and because okay, then when I go to pay him, I do sign the paper and stuff. Like I said, I'm recording all of these things. My phone was just moving all over the place because I only got two hands, right? And so I'm recording all this, and he goes, oh wow, and he does take he does verify with my license and stuff that okay, I'm Terrence. He was like, "Oh, you got a Florida license?" I said, "Yeah, I got a Florida license. I have a Florida license." I said, "My other car got a Florida license plates, but this car, I have a Mississippi license plates, which none of that matters." Okay, at the end of the day, you just thought, okay, well, this is somebody who don't know the area, or whatever, whatever. I'm not new. I'm not new to Florida. Like I know, I would know to be careful and what I should not do. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did do. Now, I don't turn right on red now. And I'm gonna tell you why. When I was in New York, I had my mom's alive and well. My mom said, "Boy," and I would tell my mom, open up when you get tolls or whatever type of mails and stuff." I said, "Just open it up and just open it up and tell me about it." She said, "Boy, you got all these fines and stuff like these tickets and fines and stuff because it says you were turning right on red." I said, "What?" Well, there's no signs that say you can't. It ain't you can't turn right on red. Well, in different areas in the state of New York, even if there's no signs, you cannot turn right on red. It's a law that you wouldn't know if you're not. I don't know if there are any New Yorkers. I know Hey Cherry Hey, and there's a few other people and stuff that's a part of the channel, but I don't know if someone in here now is from New York. But you cannot do that. You can't do that there. Even when there's no sign saying do not turn. You know what I'm saying? Like you would always think that you can yield or you can turn right on red, especially when there's no car coming, to your left. If you look and no car, you go. But that's what I was doing, and I got probably like 8. They were like $50 a piece, and I had like 8 of them. And I had to pay them, and I paid them. And I learned my lesson. I promise you, I go back to New York. I've been back to New York a lot of times since then. I don't turn right on red. I do not turn right on red. Um, sorry. Hey, Money Laundry. Yeah. Love you too, Toronto. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday. Nunu said, what type of company don't have different type of payments methods on the cash, right? Like I said, a scamming company. Clarence play too much talking about making them some food. I would have. I can cook, you know. And hell, that dude, that was a big ass white dude. Hell, he was bigger than me. You know, and we started talking. Like I said, I don't think he had horrible energy, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know what you're doing is wrong. You know this ain't right. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this. Like I said, your ugly ass wife in the car had to be, I don't know, wife, pet, whatever it was. It was ugly as shit. So in the car, and I'm thinking, okay, y'all got to eat. Y'all got to make ends meet. Y'all probably got a light bill due or whatever and stuff. You know, maybe you got rent due. Maybe you got a mortgage. I don't know your situations. It ain't none of my business. But you cannot sit up here and think that type of stuff is okay. You can't. And she wasn't saying nothing. When I was telling him this and I was recording, I recorded everything. Y'all, I'm telling you, I record everything. This is before content creation, because I'm telling you, think about, and I know people like, oh Lord, Terrence, don't go down that path. But think about when all these things, like with the police or whatever stuff. But think about back in the day, how many things that were not recorded. Think about it now, that were not recorded, and people got away with killing people, harming people. Think about that. Do you realize a lot of these unsolved, these cold cases? I'm gonna be honest, like professional people probably committed that. Not probably, but did. My right-handed guy, my cousin, who used to work for the police, for the Columbus Police Department, and I say this, and I say it, and I know some people say, oh, you shouldn't talk about that. I don't know why. Why can't I talk about that? I'm a Bergen. He's a Bergen. I mean, people, every time I'm stopped every now and then and stuff, or if I'm going through some type of a traffic stop or some type of, I don't know, like how they check your license. They say, you're kin to Troy. I'm like, yes, sir. I'm kin to him. It don't matter. I was like, I never use my family. Like, again, when Keisha worked at McDonald's, you think I walked up in there when I was younger, and this is, Keisha was there when she was like 16, 17. But you think I walked my ass in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, my sister worked at McDonald's. I'm about to give me a free Happy Meal. I'm about to get all the Happy Meals. And that's when they had the Power Rangers and shit. And I wanted every Power Ranger. What I did. What did my mom do? What did my dad do? We would go to McDonald's. They'll get us a Happy Meal and stuff. We'll ask if, because Keisha and Joseph got the girl toys and stuff. I got the Power Rangers, and they'll ask, okay, well, do you got a white one? Do you got a green one? And I managed to get all of them except for that damn red one. I don't know why the Red Ranger was just popular back in the 90s. But anyway, my point is this: she was working there. I didn't go in there and demand free food or a discount. Y'all know what I'm talking about? How you got the friends that probably work in retail, work in the hospital, work in the restaurants, and they think because you got the discounts or you got some type of pull that you can give them a discount, that they can get some for the low. And my best friend, one of my best friends, now Slow was in an accident. His real name's Adrian, but I call him Slow. He was in a car accident. He passed. I've talked a little bit about him on the channel and stuff. I know I talk more about Lauren and Antonio, but Slow passed away. And Slow went to barber school. When I tell you guys, this man can cut hair like nobody's business. And when I did have hair, I had a hard look. I've always had a receding hairline. My head is just shaped funny. I got that fat, sausage link in the back like my dad does. And it's just shaped funny. When I tell you Slow could just cut my hair like nobody's business, I'm telling y'all, I can post pictures on my community, and Slow cut my hair in all those pictures. And I love the fact that Keisha got into recording a lot, because she has a lot of footage of him cutting my hair and playing. He was really Slow and short, and he had what is it? He had I want to be respectful. He was in a way, he had a handicap because he was born a certain way, and he was just short, and I don't know the terminology. That's like it's I can't get the terminology and stuff, but in a sense you can say dwarfism. But at the end of the day, amazing individual. He was also one of the people that got me through college because he helped just like my instructors, just like Veronica. Like he helped me so much. Just like Kim, he helped me. Like I didn't have any money. My mom and dad would drive 2 hours away to give me $20. Sometimes if it was good or whatever, a good trip, they'd give me 40. Each trip was amazing because I got to see my mom and dad, but I didn't have much. I did not have much. I did not have much. My point is this, you know, he, like he'd cut my hair. He'd do things. I mean, but it's like, hell, I'm losing my point, but I think what I'm just trying to say overall, like, um, to stop trying to get over on people, stop trying to scam people. I know he, like I said, I think this is my point I was trying to make because even though he was my barber and stuff, he was my close friend, but I never said, hey, bro, cut my hair for free like his other friends. Cut my hair for free. Or cut my hair for $5, $10. Man, when I tell you I get his dude $50, $100, $60. Now remind you, okay, when he was cutting my hair, I was working at Oktibbeha County Hospital. That was my first and that was my only staff job. I was working there. And look, let me tell you, I went from if Keisha and if Josie see here, y'all can vouch for me. I went from I didn't have a car, I didn't have a cell phone, I didn't have nothing. I didn't have anything. I probably at any given time in those years, I wouldn't even have $1 in my wallet. Hell, I didn't even wear a wallet. I didn't even care have a wallet on me because I didn't have any money. But I went from that to getting a job at Starkville, Mississippi, and working in surgery. Because I got that job when I was 19. I ended up turning 20 while at the job. But I got that job. I went from that to around like what it was making $900 every 2 weeks. Y'all, I was rich. Going from no money to $900 every 2 weeks, I'm like, oh my gosh. I was giving my mom and dad so much money. I was even saving with that, but I would pay that. I would give that man. Let me tell you why I did that. Because he was, he went to East Central Community College. When he was at East Central Community College, he had already went to barber school. I'm telling you that dude would cut my hair, and he cut my hair. He, shaped everything up, my beard, everything and stuff. I was looking amazing, and he didn't charge me a dime. On top of that, he'd go to Hardee's, and he would. I mean, it makes me emotional when I think about it. He would pay. He would say, "Hey, man, you want something to eat?" And I'm like, then I'd be like, "No." He was like, "Man, what you want to eat?" And I'd be like, "Well, just whatever you get, or just make sure it's cheap. You need to get a drink. I got water, and I got like some juices at in my dorm room." He get me the same thing. He get a large this or this. I mean, just I miss him, But my point is, I'm not about that, I'm not about that life where it's like, let me use people, let me try and get over on people because of their situations. So with all that being said, like I'm just not a bad individual. I'm just saying I'm not a bad person, and I'm not trying to say because I'm not a bad person, bad things they shouldn't happen to me. Bad things will always happen. Okay, the good things will override those bad things, but like my dad said, it's unfortunate because you do right. I do right by my damn taxes. I do right by people. I do right about this damn social media. I don't play with people. If I have wronged you and shit, by now y'all know I've apologized. I've been upfront. I'm not about that life. I don't know why people want to live their lives like this. I don't know. And it's out of my jurisdiction. It's out of my mindset. I don't know. But I really wish that people can be honest. I wish people can do right by people more. And I wish people can stop this thing where they're so money hungry, and they're so money hungry, and they're so like, oh my gosh, like I wanna, I know you got it, so let me get it. I know you got, like, I don't. Again, I was the guy who Slow cut my hair all through college, even out of college, and like, before, I started, making the money and stuff. He would never want to charge me. And I'd be like, I remember going through his home. He was, he lived with his mom and stuff. And I remember like putting the money like in his room and stuff, leaving 220s, leaving 100. I'm talking about a Benjamin, all right? Leaving it there because he wouldn't take it. I don't want to do that to people. Keisha just now, my God is my witness. Keisha just, because it was something with the mail that was frustrating. I still gotta get that figured out. Keisha goes to the tax, the license tax and all that stuff, place, and she goes in there, which she can. She gets my tag information, for me for the renewal, and she was like, because I got a special attendance tag, and it was like, I think it was a little bit over 100 some bucks or whatever. Anyway, she sends me the picture of it, and then she mails it off, and I immediately sent her like over 200 some dollars because she was like, "Boy, why'd you do that? You shouldn't have sent me nothing." And on top of that, Terrence, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. I said, "Keisha, this is for the inconvenience, and that's my blood sister. I don't care. Like I'm the person right now. If I go right now, I take a trip back down, to Mississippi. I go in my dad's house. I'm gonna ask my dad, can I have this? And my mom and dad can't stand when I do that. But that's just me. I can't knock that. I will never just walk into my dad's house, or when my mom's allowed to, I will never just walk in there and just go to the refrigerator. I'm not throwing no shade at my sisters or anything like that and stuff, but I just never did that. I will never ever do that. To this day, I will not do that. I'm trying to tell you guys, that's the person I am. And all I'm saying is I'm very, very precise about things. So at the end of the day, making a full circle, why the hell will I park in a spot if it has a tow-away sign or a private property or no trespassing sign on it? If it has those things, I wouldn't be anywhere near. I wouldn't be over there. I wouldn't be anywhere. I wouldn't be over there. I would not be over there. Terrence, I am sorry that this situation happened to you. I believe that you will be able to get this handled. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Let nothing or nobody cause you to lose your cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Sheila. Everyone have a blessed day. You have a blessed day as well. Hey, Traquel. They done told my damn car, and they told Gamma's. I'm like, what are the chances? Gamma she's like, what are the chances? I'm like, what are the chances? When I walked back and I got closer to like where my car is parked, I said, I don't see my car. And I'm like, well, maybe I park, because I'm tired. I'm really not tired, and that's just an excuse. I'm really not tired. It's just that, okay, well, maybe I parked it, because I park in different areas and stuff. Maybe I parked it there. And then I walked back there, and I'm like, wait, it ain't there. And in my mind, I'm like, Terrence, you parked it here. And sure enough, somebody told it. And I'm like, that type of stuff should not happen. Because the reason why I say it should happen, because there's no signage there, Don't let this ruin your day, baby. Thank you so much, Nunu. Hi, Traquel. How you doing? Hello, Terrence. I love you too. Thank you so much, Tina. God bless you. God bless you. Nunu. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Our both channel members, thank you so much for being a channel member. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I won't let it ruin my day. I mean, I am upset and stuff, but y'all, let me tell you, I didn't go and stress eat. I went and played tennis. I played like an hour and a half of tennis. I got a great workout in. I've been active all day. I've been active since 5 this morning. I thank God for it. I thank God for my mindset and getting me through these things. I'm telling you guys, this is a part of life adversity, but even in itself, the lesson from it is a part of life adversity. If I just let these things go, what's gonna happen? Nothing's gonna happen. Okay, guys, I'm sorry too. Thank you so much, Odom. I think I did see you. Tracy, I saw that you had a membership milestone. Thank you so much. I am so sorry. I know I'm just talking, and I thank you, everybody who sent me a gift. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you for the gifts. Everybody who sent the gift, thank you so much. If you guys want to put in there that, hey, I sent you a gift, I will shout you out, because I'm gonna go down the comments. But thank you so much. I know you can cook boost. I know that's right. Hey Georgia, how I love your videos. Thank you so much. Yes, no, Power Rangers. It was popular, very popular. But even though my sister had a job there, we didn't go in there and like be like, okay, well, let me get a Happy Meal for free and put like all the Power Rangers you got in the Happy Meal box. No, no, it just we don't do that. You missed in the Power Rangers. Hey, love me, Tracy Anderson. Yes, okay. Good morning to you, Tracy. Thank you so much. God bless you. Tracy Anderson, you guys. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Check out her channel. Awesome content creator. She has been a member of my channel for 26 months. That is 2 years, 2 months to be exact. Oh, my stars. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tracy. I'm sitting up here venting my ass off. Yes, I am, because I'm so upset at the fact of the matter is, for the fact of the matter, like, people are towing people's cars and there's no real explanation. Just because you can don't mean you should. That's great that you have some good friends. It's hard to say you have good friends nowadays. Friends become enemies out nowhere. New. I'm not gonna lie. I can only count on one hand with some good, decent friends now. But to be honest, like, my best friends have all passed away. Like, Slow, he passed away. He died in a car accident. And I'm not trying to bring down the vibe, but he passed away. And Antonio, he committed suicide, and Lauren committed suicide. When I tell you, like, I saw Gamma, and this was a while back when I was first getting to know her, and she was doing a live stream. And I want to say she was even teaching like her grandkids and stuff, like she was saying like she don't use the word friends too lightly, because it is used very lightly, but she don't use it like that lightly, because okay, that's just it. Like, you have to get to know people, and you have to in order to really get that. I know we say friends and all that stuff, but you got to really get that. You got to really get the vibe of people, and to really be able to say, okay, friend. You just do. And I love that. But when I tell you they were ride or die, right now, I'm telling you, y'all, I can tell you this. I know some people can't stand the fact, because I talk about her a whole lot. But when I tell you, Hey Cherry Hey is a bona fide friend, that woman is a friend through and through. That woman has done so much for me and so much for my family, even things behind the scenes and stuff that you would never even realize. Like, it's my nieces and nephews' B-Day, and she's sending me a Zelle for them. And I immediately like, hey, one of my awesome supporters, my subscribers, my close friend, Hey Cherry Hey, and they'll be like, tell Hey Cherry Hey thank you and stuff. They know Hey Cherry Hey because she has done so many awesome things. And it's not just money and stuff. It's the fact that if she calls me, if I can pick up, we gonna talk and we gonna talk. And if I call her, if she can pick up, she gonna pick up and we gonna talk. We vent to each other. We've gone through so many things together. And I'm telling you guys, when I tell you for a fact, like, I can say, okay, this person has my best interest, in her heart, and vice versa. And she's never ever stood away from that. And also, it's sad to say, because of how many people who hate me on this app, she has gotten some of that backlash, right? But she never has changed up on me. It's people that, okay, oh, we're cool with him and stuff, but then when they get around other people who are not cool with me, they talk about me. And she's never done that. Love your family, take care of your family. Absolutely. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? That's how I am too. I don't take advantage of people. Yeah, no, exactly. And I feel like it's bad when you do that, and I don't want to do that. Like, I say I don't want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I don't take advantage of people. I don't, like, why? Even when people tell me, oh, it's okay, it's not okay. I was talking to Cherry it was last night. I told Cherry, Lord, I've been through so much stuff with this hospital, right? But I'm telling you guys, I'm tackling everything, and God is my witness, like, with one of the managers who really, we really had like a come to Jesus moment. I'm telling you, it was awesome. He said, he was like, Terrence, you and I, we're going to tackle each step. It's just going to be day by day. This is a project. This does not happen overnight. This place didn't get this way overnight. And I said, amen. I needed to hear that. When I tell you guys, a lot of my faith is restored in the in this hospital. It's not just a hospital within healthcare. When I put up I put in those shorts and stuff today, I said better days are coming, and I've come into this. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna manifest better days. But even in the better days are gonna come, but it's gonna get a little crazy. When I say a little crazy, I'm gonna probably piss some people off. I'm gonna irritate some people. It, and I can tell you right now, the people that I will irritate the most are the people that's over that private towing company. I'm surely probably gonna irritate the police department, because I will be physically walking in there. Okay, physically walking in. I have I have the affidavit. I filed the complaint and all that stuff. But you guys, those things, you gotta think about it. It's so many cold case things out there. Like, it's so many people who have never even been found. It's so many, like, people who have been kidnapped and never even found. I'm telling you guys, if you don't fight for what you believe in, and if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I'm telling you, I'm not going to let this go. I was gonna let the fact of Carol Iowa go until the company was just like, they were forceful. And you know what? In a sense, it's like, okay, yeah, they paid me for 4 weeks and I wasn't working, but I didn't care about that. See, that's what I'm saying. I will fight, and I will fight to the finish when it's definitely things that I care about. I will go above and beyond. Hey, Cal, thanks for coming in. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry you lost your good friend. Yeah, Nunu. I take a step back, and I'm like, it's so sad. Every time I'm in Mississippi, I visit Slows, and I visit Antonio's tombstone. Lauren is buried in she's buried in Texas. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not having a mental breakdown. Even when I'm telling you, I'm not crying. I'm not like yelling to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh. As far as me saying fucking or whatever and stuff, I'm a cursing damn Christian. Hell, I've been cursing probably when I was in the womb. I get it from my mama. Cursing is an expression. If you guys see how many surgeons that I work with and stuff curse, and how many of them are so meticulous and so wonderful with their hands, I'm telling you guys, you'll be like, oh wow, well, I don't care. Long as he protects my mom, me, my dad, my relatives, my friends, whatever, it's all good. It's an expression. And I really wish people would stop saying that, oh my gosh, that's so horrible, whatever. No, what's horrible is the fact that you judging me. Let God judge me. I don't know, just be a bystander. I don't know. Like, let me do me. If I'm not harming anybody, I'm not just towing people damn cars. And I'm not just towing people cars and ain't no freaking tow signs and stuff around. I'm not doing that. And if my boss told me to do that, I wouldn't even do that. I would not even do that. Better days are coming. You speaking facts, baby. Thank you so much. I love you too, Nunu. God bless you. I appreciate you. Got it. What's this? I don't know why I can't see that. Hold on 1 second. It won't let me. I'm pressing a view. I can't view it. It must be a real bad comment, because it will not even let me view it. That's crazy. But yeah, like, I can't believe that. I can't believe that, and it's just so unfortunate that those things happened. I'm almost in my mind like it probably would have still happened if I had if I had Florida license plates. It probably would have still happened, but I doubt it. I doubt it would have still happened. I doubt it. I think solely because out-of-state license plates, you didn't know, you don't know, okay, well, what this guy looks like and stuff. You don't know, but out-of-state license plates, and you're like, okay, well, hey, His car's unattended. I legally, I know I can tow it, even though there's no signs there. And then in his defense, it's like, oh, well, the Mexicans tore all the signs out. They keep tearing the signs. Well, sir, that's not my problem. We got to find a solution that's concrete. It has to be a concrete solution. Like I said, come to where, when I told him where I stay at and stuff, whatever, in the area where I stay, he was like, oh, because like we're talking like multi-million-dollar homes is over where I'm at. Like, I'm not even just exaggerating. Y'all know I walked, I showed you. Like, again, I mean, these many mansions and these like luxurious, condos and apartments and stuff. I mean, it's like, it's nothing, but it's just the location. It's Florida, it's just so expensive here. But and my point is, like, I'm driving over here, I'm parking. Why would I want to sit up here and do something? Why would I do that? Why? I mean, I don't get it. Like, why would I do that? And he's like, I understand. No, you don't understand, because if you understood, you wouldn't have towed my car. What it is, you just know, okay, well, it's potentially for you to make some money. And you did make money and stuff. But like I said, I hope that that's worth it. I hope it's worth it. I can't believe these people. That was not right for them to tow your car, but God got you. You know what, Andrea? You're right. God does have me, and I think with the guy, like, as I was recording and stuff, I can tell that he was like, okay, he's probably confused as to this guy does not look angry. He's so calm. And remind you guys, I didn't have money on me. Like, the most money I had, so what did I have in my wallet? I had like 50 some bucks in my wallet. I didn't have, so he wants $290 cash, and he says, please give me the exact amount because I don't have any cash. So I'm like, this, like, the guy's just a scam. The company's a scam. I mean, honestly, it's a scam. This is not what Repo or somebody, remember, I forgot her name. Was it the black girl, Bernice? I think Bernice it was, and she had told people cars, and it was like a reality TV show. It was real though. She would tow people cars, and it was other people towing, and it's very dangerous. But when she told, it was because those cars, they failed to park, they failed to like follow like directions and stuff. They saw that it was a place where it's like, you're not supposed to park here, and they still park there. So yes, your car is going to get towed, or if you're not paying your bills or certain things, it's going to be repossessed. But I just laughed when he said, well, your car, it's impounded, it's not repossessed, Terrence. I'm like, you're telling me something that I know, sir. It's paid for, okay? So I know it's not repossessed. You shady. That's what it is. You're a shady mofo, and I can't believe that you want to work for a company like this. Like I said, maybe in my mind, okay, maybe, evil does exist. It's within people, and that was evil. That was evil. It clearly was evil. And I'm not sitting up here, like, again, picking at him or whatever. It's the fact that that it's impossible for me to know that this is a towaway zone. There's other cars here. There's no boots on anybody's cars, and there's no signage. So I don't get that. You think I would have parked downtown? No, because they have the meters covered up, and they have a plethora of signage saying do not park, do not park. When I tell you it's bold and it's red and it is like up in your face, you know not to park there. Sir, that is not what this parking lot is about. And then you tell me, well, you can park park at the BP. And I said, okay, well, that's just so funny, because I don't see no towaway signs, towaway zones there. And I didn't see none in that parking lot. And I'm not making this up. I don't see them. You're going to have to show me. What people got against Mexicans, I love them. They are cool people. Let me tell you, I go there. Nobody bothers me. They're always friendly. It's a lot of people friendly here. I feel like there's every ethnicity and stuff, be it black, white, Hispanic, whatever, mixed races, everybody, like, for the most part, for me, it's just been a good experience. Now, again, the customer service, I don't care if you black, white, whatever and stuff. Now, I must say the Mexican customer service is always top notch, but the customer service can be better with people. I'm just keeping it real, but again, it is what it is. Like, I can't, y'all, I can't solve everything. You know what I'm saying? But what I can do is I can make my voice heard to the best of my ability. And how you do that is you don't just yell and you don't just curse people out or get all ghetto and start moving your neck. You hit them through the legal system. You hit and you be consistent. Now, I'm not trying to sit up here and make just like nothing into something, but I'm telling y'all, like I come from a family where it's like when I need to be heard, I'll be heard. And the things that, and I choose my battles very wisely. I'm very careful. And if I don't need to deal with it, I won't deal with it. There's a lot of things I've stopped dealing with. A lot of things I stopped dealing with because I said it's not worth my time. This is worth my time because I'm gonna park somewhere else. You think this is gonna make me stop from exercising or parking or walking? No, it absolutely will not. But what happens if this happens again? People have to realize you have to have, it needs to be signage. I remember, God is my witness. It's so weird because I worked at Davis Memorial Hospital in Elkins, one of the most racist places I've ever been to. But their hospitals, and I mean, I'm telling y'all, I'm not kidding. The patients and the patients' families talk so much mess about it because there's no signs. Like how, and you would know how to get to the cafeteria because you know what would you do? You'd follow the smell, all right? But how do you know to get to, okay, this restroom or this wing or to get to this or get to, med surge or whatever? You're not gonna know. There's no signs. You know how you go into the mall and even though that map is hard to read, at least it's a map there and you can look at it. But even in the malls and stuff, there is signage. There's like, okay, you can see the signs and it's, you, even if people ain't really good with that, direction and stuff, but there's something that you can, it's something that you can work with. That hospital has nothing. When I tell you that parking lot didn't even have, and it didn't even have an inclination of any signage. I'm telling you, it's like to the point where you would think a sign was there. I don't even see any nails in the pole. So I don't know what this man is talking about. I don't know, but I will get to the bottom of it. I will get to the bottom. I have to get to the bottom of it because you put me in a situation where, I mean, I have no choice but to. You put me in that situation. I didn't want to be in a situation. You put me in this situation. I didn't want to deal with this. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm at because I'm at like it's a little miniature. I'll do that here. You see the sand and it's beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful, I just had to, I said, I'm not gonna lie, upset and heated, and I just gotta calm down. And I am calm. I'm not gonna harm anybody. Even when I went to the tennis court and I had my ball hopper, with all the balls, and I think I probably got like 80 tennis balls, and I was like, I'm just gonna serve. I'm gonna serve till my damn shoulder hurts. And it's so crazy. There was a guy playing basketball, and I had served, probably for about 15 minutes, and then he says, "Hey, I know you're like getting your serve on, but do you mind if I try to return your serve?" He was like, "I don't play, but I do have a racket." I said, "Sure." And he was like, "Man, you got a nice serve." My right-handed guy, he was like, "Man, you got a nice serve." I said, "Thank you." And then there were people playing pickleball. It was a couple. When they went to the restroom, they came back. They said, and at this time he was taking a break. He was like, "You're not tired?" I said, "No, I ain't tired." I was like, "You been out here." What he don't know is hell. I done been through hell and back this morning. I done walked around. I done dealt with the whole tow truck thing and taking a lift here, dealing with this, and I don't know, just all kind of mess. And it's so funny because like nobody knows except like far as social media. I didn't call my dad. I didn't call my sisters. I didn't call. I didn't call anybody. I didn't like call HRA. I'm able to deal with things. I know I can, and I thank God that you guys are here for me and stuff because I can get in here and I can vent about these things, but it's just so crazy. But he was like, "Man, you gotta, take it easy and stuff." And it's like I wasn't even trying to serve hard, but I must say it was just hilarious. I mean, he couldn't return any of my serves, but it was it's such a great stress reliever. I was just so aggravated. I just cannot believe these type of things are happening. And I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not trying to be like, oh, I keep thinking about everybody else, but I do think about like how many times has this happened to other people? You said I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I would be in the water. Would you really be? Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. It is so nice. It's so nice. Very beautiful out here. It's gorgeous. I'm just so. It's not even about. It's not the money. It's sad how people get over and they do things and they know they shouldn't be doing that. Like, don't do that to people. Y'all, I'm just so. It's not that I'm afraid of the world I'm in, because I like, God does have me. God will always protect me. I get discouraged by these things. I really do. Oh, Lulu, you can put me in there. I'll jump. I would jump in. Voluntarily, I'll jump in. I really would. I really would. And dancing in the sunlight, laughing. Oh, you know what? You are so awesome, Nunu. Like, seriously. I like, Nunu. You give me this whole like poetic justice type vibe. I'll be Tupac. You'll be Janet. Poetic justice. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that. That movie was lit. I've watched that movie over and over again, but as I continue to get older, I'm like, oh, it's so much. It makes so much more sense, and I can, you resonate with movies more now. And that's like Hustle and Flow. Like, I mean, Hustle and Flow. I mean, I was a bit older, but when Poetic Justice came out, like I wasn't as old, and I was younger. But as I gotten older, like you appreciate these movies. You're like, man, these are gems. Like, these are like really great movies. Like, even the Waiting to Exhales and all that. These are movies where you can really learn so much from. You have to be crazy not to learn something from it. Jason Lyric is another good movie. Jason Lyric? Set It Off? Oh, Set It Off? Yeah. Jason Lyric? What? Do I not know that? Jason Lyric. Is that an older movie? Jason Lyric? I don't know. Like, why does that sound familiar? But Set It Off for sure. What's another good one? With Jada Pickett. Jason Lyric. Fresh. Belly was a good one too. Belly was a good movie. The Wood. Oh yeah. Yo, that was really good. Yes. That was good. Deliver Us from Evil. With Gabrielle Union. Oh my gosh. That was a good one. Nunu, we were just like, yo, we look, it would be nothing but good vibes. Cause I mean, you just like, we right up each other's alley. You know what I'm saying? Soul Food. Oh, how can I forget Soul Food, yo? Man, that was definitely a good one. That was definitely a good one. We need to have a movie night someday. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. That'd be so awesome. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I know YouTube been tripping on me lately. I done fell out of the algorithm for sure. You said I'm low key, kind of like a black hippie. What does that mean? What you mean by that? I'm like, I don't know why I'm sore, but it's all the damn serving I was doing. I was hitting that damn ball so hard. Donna said, I see your short vids a lot. Do you, Donna? So YouTube is pushing out the short content. They really are, but my long content, I'm telling you, they're not pushing it out, and they're not pushing out the live streams like they used to. I kid you not. I kid you not. Like I'm not. Like I know they're not. I know they're not, and I know other content creators have said the same thing. I was in, like, I know Nick Nimmons. If he ain't live now, I know he has been live. But Nick Nimmons was even saying it. He was like, unfortunately, like, you know, unfortunately, there is still a thing like as niches. So let me just make this. Let me just say this for people who really are serious about YouTube and making this their business and want to, you know, be monetizing this. You actually are going to have probably multiple channels. One channel just for the shorts, one channel just for live streaming, one channel just for like your mainstream long content, because it's all these algorithms, and it makes sense. I'm like, well, dang, you know, it just makes sense. But I don't want to have all those channels. I want to have, like, why can't people just come and watch? Like, you would have to be like, even people like CJ So Cool. Let me just say this, even Mr. Beast himself, we're talking Casanat, millionaires within social media. I don't have Twitch. I don't have, is it Twitch? Is that what it's called? I don't even know the damn app. I don't have that. I am on TikTok. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook, but I'm not monetized on those apps, and I'm not on there like that. I'm not. I can't wrap my mind around it. Like, I just can't. You know, I do have a whole career. Oh yeah, Twitch. I do have a whole career, and it's hard. I'm not trying to say, well, those people don't work in surgery, but even like the doctors who have their own, some doctors have their own channel, but they have a whole production team. I don't have that. Like, I'm like literally, like, when you see me doing these shorts and I'm here, I'm there, or I'm editing this or that, or you see this edit, you see this, I put all that in there. So I'm only doing what I know, and it's all I do know, and I'm only going to get better as I continue to do it, because I'm going to take, I'll take classes. I've been a part of a few content creator classes, especially Peach McIntyre's. I went to 3 of hers, and I bought the e-guides and all that stuff, and I'm telling you, like, she's one of the reasons why I've been more successful. But it's just, things are changing. Things are changing within YouTube or social media, period. So as it changes, it you just have to change with it. It's almost like, it's just like, the taxes or your or the healthcare. Like, certain practices change, and in order to be compliant, you have to follow their rules and regulations and guidelines. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a beautiful view, Tracy. I love Indies music and movies. Oh wow, that's awesome, Nunu. Hippies rejected mainstream values and institutions and often dressed in a non-conventional. Oh, okay. I look. You know what? And I know you use it, hippie, but see, I think of that as somebody who's just carefree, somebody who's just who's naturally unapologetic, happy, and living life. That's how I look at that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love that. I love it. I love that. I can fall asleep right now. good win. Hey, Ivy girl, how you doing? You said that's how I am in a way. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I can tell you're like that though. Seriously, is it like astronomy or the signs or this or that? It's just the way that you're so real. You're so genuine, and I just think you're a careful, intelligent individual, and I think that's awesome. I really do, and I'm a good judge of character, I must say. Ivy girl, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. If you guys have not double tap the screen for me. Share me out. Look, I'm gonna break into this algorithm again. I'm not tripping about numbers and stuff because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be consistent no matter what. If it's long content, short content, community posts, live streams. If you might see me in somebody else's channel, I'm gonna keep coming on here. Okay, I'm gonna keep coming. They're not gonna run me away. Okay, they're not gonna run me away. You're welcome, Nunu. You're absolutely welcome. Seriously, you're welcome. People fishing and everything. I know my dad would love this. I know if my mom's alive and I would have, Mom, they told my car, my mom would be freaking out. She'd be so pissed off. But she wouldn't want me to be freaking out and me be pissed off. She'd be like, calm down. Calm down, Donnell. It's going to be all right. I'm like, okay, Mom, okay. I remember my car got broken too. I ain't gonna lie. I was so upset. I was so upset, y'all. I remember my car got broken into, and this was like, what year was this? This had to be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to. This was in New York. This was in California. I went to California so many times. So this had to been like 2009, 10. Had to have been around that time. And I remember I never called my dad. I would call my mom, and obviously when I call my mom, my dad is like right beside her. And sometimes she'll put him on the phone, and sometimes I'll be like, Mom, just tell Dad I said hey. He said, he telling you hey, he telling you hey, and then my dad say, hey, and I love you and all that stuff. We say it through he'll say it through his wife, which was my mom, but we didn't really say it as much, as my younger years. But now we say it like 3 times in a conversation. We may say it 3 times because there's nothing wrong. It's like I keep saying, this black community, there's nothing wrong with us, men to say I love you to other men. There's nothing wrong with that. And if people are insecure with that and stuff, you on some weird type mess. But anyway, that's not what I'm getting at. It's I call my mom, and my dad picks up. Of all the times my dad picks up, and I'm like, and my dad was like, hello. I was like, Dad, put mom on the phone. Put mom on the phone. I mean, I was crying. I was upset. I was yelling because I just knew my dad could not have calmed me down like my mom did. My dad just couldn't do it. And even now, he barely can do it. It's just something about me talking to my mom, and so I'll just pray. I'll pray that, like, even when I sat down here, I said, "Is it a car?" I don't know what it was. It's like it's orange leaves in the tree, but I guess the sun and the reflection, the glare, it was like it was almost like it was red. people think I'm weird because how I dress and how I have my hair. My style is like Erykah Badu. Oh my gosh, you need to sit down. I don't know, girl. I know you ain't naming these people. Every person that I freaking love. Erykah Badu, CeeLo, Andre 3000. Look at they styles. They mad cool. Oh my gosh. And don't you forget Janelle Monáe now. Don't forget Janelle Monáe because I know you. I know you rock with Janelle Monáe. I can tell. I can tell. And I love that about you. That's so awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Wait, come on now. That is so freaking cool. I love that. Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's so important to okay, do you know Taking the Bangles? Lulu, do you know Taking the Bangles? So I met Tank and the Bangles. I met them in NOLA. I met them in New Orleans. I met them in New Orleans when I mean they weren't like mainstream. Let me just say that. They were very popular in New Orleans and Baton Rouge, but not even in every. They weren't really popular in every part of the state of Louisiana. But I met them, and they to this day, like if they're in like they're like literally they're natives of like New Orleans, and if they're there and not like touring the world and the country and all that, they still do like honestly like in the war that they're in, they still do like free. They still do free concerts, and it's electric. I mean, like Tank can sing her ass off. She's so I mean, the woman is amazing. The way she speaks and everything is like it's like Floetry to the thousand power though. I mean, I don't even know how she does it. Like honestly, it's like it's some things it's okay you can recite, but the passion she puts in it is like crazy. Please look them up, yo. Tank and the Bangers. Tank and the Bangers. Oh my gosh. And you know what I love though? I don't like I said, I know this is weird, but it's so crazy because you know, I know we haven't met each other, we don't know each other like that well, but when I hear nice things about Tank and the Bangers now, I think about you, Nunu. I think about you. But I think I love the quirky and that the style of all of them, especially Tank, which is you know she's the lead singer. But Jelly is also one of like the singers and stuff. People like to say she's the backup singer, but like Jelly has her own different vibe and her flow and stuff. And it's just different. It's a different like it's different in the sense of like the things that people like hear regularly like on like on the radio or like through social media. Like definitely Taking the Bangers put me back in that CeeLo Green like the Timbaland Nelly, you know, for Nelly Furtado, like not Nelly the rapper. It puts me in that vibe of again Outkast, you know, Big Boy, Andre 3000. Like it does, it really does. It's awesome too. It's such a good, like it's just so good. It's so good. Lenny Kravitz, yeah. Nelly, that's your girl. Like I'm telling, I can listen to her all day, every day, because the style, the sound was just, it's just one of a kind, and it's so like, it's so different. Do you know Elle Varner? Elle Varner, like I don't know where she's at, but like she had, you know, she's so soulful, like and she's different too, and I love her. One of my most favorite songs from her is Refill. Shakira, oh wow, my favorite song is Turn Off the Lights. Oh wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I don't care. Oh my god. Yes. Yo, I'm gonna play that when I get back to my car. If somebody else didn't tow my damn car when I get to it, you know. I know people like, okay, Terrence, you're weird because you can laugh about it. I can laugh about it. I laugh. I told you I laughed at my mom's funeral. I was having people cracking up at my mom's funeral because there was she wouldn't want it any other way. I'm not gonna, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let these things cause me to be like corrupt as the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I'm not like, I know people say hurt people. Well, I'm gonna be the person that gets hurt and I'm gonna help others. Okay. I want to I want to make a difference, and this is how I make a difference. So I'm not going to make a difference if I'm someone who, because I'm upset, now let me make somebody else upset. Like I can tell you right now, like I can tell you, I'm gonna tell you, but I can't tell you how many people have came up to me Friday and said, Terrence, you should be a motivational speaker. You have motivated me so much. I don't think you know, but you motivated me so much. And I'm like, wow, thanks, and I hear that so much. Just by me being the person that I am, I motivate people so much. And that's an awesome feeling. It's an awesome feeling. Thanks again for the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna turn me around so you can see me again. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for being in here. And again, thank you to everybody who came in and sending me gifts. That means so much to me. It does. Like, I appreciate it. I just don't know why these things happen. But everything happens for a reason. Something good will come from it. Something good already came from it, because it allows me, because I know God is like, God allows me to go. God allows me to go through tests, and I am going through certain tests, but I'm not stress eating. I never once thought like like any time today, like I fasted all morning, okay. And I'm gonna continue to fast. I'll probably eat something like within a couple of hours or whatever. But I have so much energy. I have so much energy. I don't feel like I don't feel like I need to, let me go eat some comfort food. No. And that's why I said, like, that's the blessing. See, these are the things that's coming from this. So I'm going through these things that I know some people say, well, that ain't that difficult. Well, it is difficult. When you're, I'm here by myself. I don't really know of that many people to like come and help me out or whatever and stuff. And when it's a surprise, if it was let me just say this, if it was a damn tow sign, tow away zone, and I know I shouldn't be my ass there, well dang, and if it gets towed, I'm like, oh man, they towed my shit. I'm gonna just say it. It ain't nothing to it. But it's the fact that it's not there, and then it catches you off guard. That's when you're like, okay, this isn't right. Nothing about this is right. So for me, I'm speaking about me, I find that like very unsettling that those things happen. And that's why I say, okay, with everything in my power, I'm going to try to change this. And it can be a simple thing where it's like, okay, we'll give you back your lousy damn $290, or we won't give you your money back, which I wouldn't even care about that. But we're gonna put signs in a better. We're gonna put so many signs in the area where nobody, or we're gonna gate it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna gate. We're gonna like close it off with gates. You know what I'm saying? They're just like I go to the car dealerships and stuff, and maybe I may do like a little crazy, little dance or something like that, with social media. But if it's like a no trespassing sign, you won't see my ass over there. And then also, if it's a sign, so you can look at cars after hours, right? There's no sign saying you can't trespass. No, there's no sign saying you can't look at the cars, or there's no sign that has like no trespassing. You don't see that. But they usually have cars, or they have like cones up that's blocking the entrance. So therefore you can't walk in, I mean, you can't drive in. So be it. But just say if they say, if those dealership were to say, oh well, we don't have anything blocking this, we don't have anything that says you can't come in, but you're not supposed to come in. Well, how would I know that I can't come in? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? I love Nunu. I wish you could see right now the last 3 songs I just played. It was Solange. Well, she's like, don't touch my hair, cause it's a feeling I wear. Don't touch my, it's that song. I forgot like I forgot the like I'm forgetting the lyrics. I forgot the name of it. But then it also it's Sandcastle Disco. Is it Sandcastle Disco? Or is it disco? It's Sandcastle Disco. I don't think it's Disco Sandcastle, but Sandcastle Disco is a song. I don't care what nobody say. It's a song that just makes me feel good, and I play it. I love it. You know it? I from my right hand of God. I'm not just saying it, but right now I know I gotta. I'm gonna play. I don't care. Oh my gosh, I love El Vern. I'm definitely gonna probably play Solange again. I love Solange. I love Solange. Let me tell you, I love Solange more than Beyonce. And it's so crazy. Like I even now she's more recognized. She's won more awards. But I've always thought like she was under the shadow of Beyonce. And I'm like, that woman is her own. She's her own entity. She's her own artist. That woman is she's so talented. And I never understood why the Jacksons weren't like that. Latoya, Janet, Michael, like all of them were their own. You know what I'm saying? And Janet, I mean, even now, I mean, like she's lost weight. She's like she's like doing all these. She has all these concerts and stuff. Whatever. The woman is like a performer through and through. Even at the age she's at now, it's like, how does she do that? I don't like Beyonce. Well, I like Beyonce, but I love Solange way more. Amy Winehouse, yes, I love Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy Winehouse. Like, I'm trying to think of the song. Beverly, Valerie. Valerie is a song. Valerie that's my most, and you probably haven't heard of it. A lot of people haven't heard of that, but that's my most favorite because she got Back to Black, she got all this, but I love Valerie. That song is amazing, and that woman is. You're right, don't you love that song? Yes, Amy Winehouse, yeah. Love that song.
You know what? When I heard that. My sister, I was singing in my sleep when I heard that Mac Double.
Oh, really?
You put the phone up to see who sang.
Oh, yeah, like you Shazammed it or something. Yeah. Amy Winehouse, yeah. Valerie, oh my God. She died of she overdosed, but that's it was years ago. Yeah, she overdosed. But a lot of them did, and so she, because she had they try to make me go back to rehab. She had the song, but this song was actually about that. But she did drugs and stuff. But that woman could sing. She did that, boy. She did it.
Even concert one other record.
Oh, exactly, right? Yeah, it just. I was just saying how people just don't perform anymore. Like that's so awesome. See, if somebody else knew to know about Valerie. I love you. I know I'm no good. Dude. Yeah, Amy. Yeah, I love her. Awesome artist. I hung out with the Bushwasher. Oh, Trace, we got to talk about that. Oh my gosh, I know that's gonna be a story. That's awesome though. Cranes in the Sky, yes, Cranes in the Sky. I had I sung some of those songs on my channel and stuff. I love that. I love the way that woman sings. Like I said, it's so different than Beyonce. And I don't know why they always prepare. What do they do? They compare. Kareem, Bailey Ray. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know you better stop. Banks is another good artist. Banks. Do I know Banks? I don't know. But I must say this too. Like I'm terrible with some of the artists though, because I listen to the music. I'm like, oh, I know that, but I probably don't know the artist though. That is so crazy though. It's crazy that that it's other people that know the song though. But y'all gonna get to walking back towards my car because they playing music. I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm gonna put these on. And then Thank you so much for. Okay, now I'm seeing a 19. I was like, I wasn't seeing none. I was like, I had some thumbs up. And then I'm a music person. Me too. Me too. My whole family is. I don't know if you know this or not, but my uncle, he was in a band and he passed my mom's oldest y'all have a good one. All right. My mom's oldest brother. And he was in a band and he would play at so Ground Zero Blues is a real like hole in the wall like place in Clarksville, Mississippi, and it's Morgan Freeman owns it. Ground Zero Blues. Like to this day he owns it. And y'all know to this day he like a huge like home in Clarksdale. Now I know some people don't like Morgan, but this ain't what this is about. I'm just saying he literally like he chose like specifically my uncle and his band to perform at his club, you know. But my Uncle Charles would go, he would tour around he toured around the country, like for real, for real. It was just the fact that, you know, it's like, you know, it's like this. A lot of times you don't reach that like you should. Like for instance, I feel like JoJo, like the singer JoJo, like that woman is amazing. Now she has won awards and stuff, but I feel like she's never so neat. Like they never, even Tracy Chapman has won a lot of awards, but they still haven't got the recognition that they deserve, you know? Like, I'm not trying to say everybody needs recognition like Beyonce, but there are a lot of awesome performers other than Beyonce. Now, Beyonce is an amazing performer. I mean, her agility and I mean, like the way that her breath control, like it's top notch. But then look at Dolce. Like, okay, or I say Dolce, but Doechii. Like that woman, her breath control is amazing as well, you know. And she probably been performing like a lot in her life, but she's not as popular. She's popular now, but she is not Beyonce. It's other people that can do those things. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just wish that people can realize that, you know what I'm saying, or recognize that. Please listen. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, okay. My grandma on my mom's side is first cousins with the owner of Motown. Are you serious? Oh my God. That's amazing. That's amazing, Nunu. I love that. I know it's Gamma's World was telling me how like her it's like she know like of family that is family to the Staple Singers. And I was like, what? I love the Staple Singers. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so OCD. I'm parking in places, I'm like, and I say, hey, can I park here? I might be here for like 2-3 hours. That's what I asked the people. I asked IHOP and I asked this Best Western. And they said, oh, yes, sir, no problem. You know, it's just as if you're a visitor. I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I don't get told. But see, this would happen here. It would never happen here. It's happening at a place like, because that's not a sketchy area. It's just the fact that they know that people are parking in that parking lot, and they know there's no more signage, and they know people are tearing it down, and it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong, because just like, okay, if you know they're tearing it down, well, put the signs where you can see it. You know what I'm saying? And put it like where they can't tear it down. It's just so discouraging. For instance, I'm gonna show you where they got this. Okay, like here, for instance, this handicap here. Now, here on the ground, that doesn't matter. But right above you, vertically, it says parking by disabled permit only, tow-away zone, and fine up to $250. That's what it says right here at the IHOP, and you can see it's two of them here. So these signs are beautifully placed. And then look at this one that says no parking, because people want to park by this pole here, which you can't. It's illegal, but look at the signage. I'm parked there, and look at this. Because when I tell you these things, they jump out at you, right? They jump out at you. I swear, there's nothing that's jumping. I wouldn't park if it jumped out at me. I wouldn't do that. That'd be dumb. So here it says no parking, and look at the signage now. It's like this is like it's so sharp. This is metal. It will cut my hand. It is mounted on here freaking beautifully. Okay, it's not just paper. You can see it, and then also you see it on this side where it says no parking, tow, fine of $250 if you park in this tow away zone. Okay, this is a tow away zone. Now look at this. I'm so damn pissed. I'm telling you, like I don't know if I was cool. Like, I'm not losing my mind about it and stuff. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna sue big time. No, I just want to make sure that, okay, this gets seen about. And it will get seen about. No parking. If you park along here, this is a towing zone, okay? Nobody's parking here because they clearly have these signs. There are signs all around. There's no signs where I was. No signs. Parking here. Parking for trucks, trailers, buses, oversized. You can park back here if you have oversized in it. Now, let me just say this. If you have a small car and you're parking, okay, you're parking in this area. This is for the trucks and stuff. Now, you got all these parking lots for a smaller car, smaller truck. But if you park over here, and let's just say you parking over here and you're in a small car and there's tons of parking spaces all around here, right, at this Best Western, you're liable to get towed because this is for oversized vehicles. You get what I'm saying? And the signage says that. So I don't know, like, it's just so easy for them to get that right, and it just sucks that they didn't do that. You said on my dad's side, my great grandma is first cousin with Tina Turner, no lie. Oh no, I believe you. You have to understand. I absolutely believe you. I mean, it's very these are, let me tell you, that's what it is. But it's a lot of people who know celebrities or their family members and stuff. That's awesome. That is awesome. My grandma is Lily Mae. That's so awesome. You know what's really interesting too is when I went to St. Louis and I was and because of Antonio, my best friend Antonio was alive there, he told me about Sweetie Pies. I ain't know nothing about Sweetie Pies. But when I was in St. Louis, so I went to Sweetie Pies, right? And with him. And we met, oh my gosh. Her name is, why am I drawing the blank? Her name. The owner of Sweetie Pies. What's her name? Do you know what I'm talking about? But she was one of the backup singers for Tina Turner. And I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how, what she said and everything and stuff. And damn, I can't think of her name. That is so crazy. That is just so, it's just so crazy that I can't think of her name. It is so hot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but okay, it's gonna drive me insane. Like, I don't know why I can't think of her name. Damn. And her son now is in jail because, you know, her son Tim. I can never forget his name, but her son had his nephew killed, which is so crazy. All for money. All for money. Now, why do you wait? Now, why you do that, T-Bait? Now I want some French toast. LOL, I was walking past IHOP. LOL, walking past. Oh, IHOP. Oh my God. You know what's funny? That's really fun. Like, I love that place. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I have no desire for it. None. I think it's like a mosquito or something in the car. Well, I guess I can roll the window down. But I have no desire for it. Robbie! Miss Robbie, that's her name. It's Miss Robbie. It sure is. And I met this woman, and here I am. I ain't never even seen the show, and I started watching the show after I went there. But I apparently not apparently, but for sure, Antonio was like, "I love Miss Robbie. I love Tim. I love everybody." And when I tell you, I shook Tim's hand, the man that's in jail now for having his nephew killed. Like, I shook his hand. I didn't take pictures with him. I really, like I said, I really went into a lot of pictures and all that stuff. But he took pictures with all of them. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but I didn't watch this show. I ain't know about him. Antonio told me about it. I went starstruck. And I'm still not starstruck about them now. But when I tell you that food, now let me tell you, the only place that has came close to Sweetie Pies is Miss Mildred. Miss Mildred. And Miss Mildred, a lot of Miss Mildred and her family and people that work at that restaurant, they're from the South, like Mississippi and Alabama. And when I tell you the food it's like, the first time I went to Miss Mildred's, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, this food, it's like my mama and my grandma prepared this food for me. Like, that's how good it is. It's not like a bunch of salt. It's not a bunch of, it's seasoned so beautifully. It really is. It really, really is. And that's exactly. Now Miss Mildred is expensive. That's 2025. I was paying the prices that I pay for Miss Mildred now, like say $50-$60 for oxtails. I was paying that way back in the day when I was in Missouri, going to that restaurant. Miss Robbie, like, Sweetie Pies was expensive. And also she had, so in St. Louis, Missouri, there's a grocery store named Snooks. And Snooks, she had these teas. She had regular sweet tea, she had raspberry sweet tea, she had peach sweet tea, and I want to say like almost like an Arnold Palmer, like where it's lemonade and sweet tea mix. And when I tell you, all of them were so good, and I would buy like a lot of them, like, but they were like, when I tell you, a lot of sugar, it wasn't nothing sugar free about it, but I would buy so many of them. I remember I went to Snooks one time and I bought like, I'm not even exaggerating, I had a bucket, like a cart full of the teas, and I know I easily spent over $200. Like, I got some more things, but I spent over $200. I had a lot of those teas. They're so good. And I would buy them also at her like inside of Sweetie Pies. But nowadays I don't know what's going on since that happened with her son. I know she lost out on a lot of business. But I never really watched the show and nothing like that and stuff. But I love Miss Robbie though. I love her. Yeah, he's serving time. Yeah, he is serving time. Time. Like I think he might just die in prison. Like, for real. But I know that, again, she loves her son. She loves her son. I'm sure she really is sad and just destroyed over the fact that he did that, but she still loves her son. I'm not a mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm an uncle. I'm a brother, and I know if my family were to do something horrible, I would have to forgive them, and I would still have love for them. But that doesn't mean that I'd still be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he is serving time. That was just so horrible. And I'm not trying to be funny and stuff, but like, I don't know everything, but it's like, y'all, it don't even take to having a gift of discernment to see the fact that he is guilty. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes it's all, okay, well, I'm in here illegally, this ain't right. No, bro, you guilty. You are guilty. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash, but I'm going to be honest. The P. Diddy situation and the R. Kelly situation, that's something that's different. But I must say, looking at Bill Cosby, I'm not trying to say that he couldn't do that, he didn't do certain things, but I'm sorry, that was low-key horrible. Low-key horrible. I'm telling you, Bill Cosby situation put me in the mind of Michael Jackson's. They made some dumbass decisions, okay? You're damn straight. You shouldn't, there's never ever land and stuff. You got all these kids and stuff, and you're a multi-millionaire, and you're an icon, and people, I'm not even an icon, and I got so many people on my back, they hate me. And I look, I make what, 200 something. I'll make $200 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, like, you know, when you're in that type of spotlight, you got to be careful. You know what Raven Simone said? Raven Simone and her wife, they have this amazing podcast, and they do it on YouTube and stuff. It's amazing. Kiki has a nice one too. I watch Kiki's, and I always think about you, Tracy, because Tracy be like, these celebrities and stuff on YouTube, of course they're gonna have more views because they're celebrities. And I'm like, you know what? That's the world we live in, right? We're always trying to, we're like a day late and a dollar short, right? We always gotta play catch up with these celebrities. But I must say, Kiki and Raven Simone with her wife are amazing. Now, Raven Simone had this guy on you know, on the, like, on the podcast or whatever stuff. He was talking, his wife, they asking him questions and stuff, and now he's came into stardom. And he was like, well, what do you do for, well, she was like, well, they was asking each other questions, but he ended up asking her, like, well, what did you do, like, when people would come to you? And then if it was like a thing when far as like a sexuality type thing, she say, I have them sign NDAs, like a non-disclosure type thing and stuff. I would have them sign that. And that's how we did not know that Raven Simone was actually like a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would have them sign those papers, and they did. And they say, oh, well, she came out, or she was somebody like, you know, somebody like ratted her out or what. But it's like, no, actually she came out herself. She did it like herself, and she did it in a way where it's like, you know, where she was comfortable. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is you just got to be careful. But I still feel like with Tim, yes, I'm like through and through that happened, but I just do not feel that way when it comes to Bill Cosby. I just do not. And when it comes to Michael Jackson, absolutely, I do. I'm telling y'all, I do not think any of that really is true. Like, I think, yes, I think a lot of things are probably were not, because when he was, he had that baby dangling out the damn window. Michael Jackson did things that were like, what the hell, bro? But at the end of the day, we've all done some things where it's like, what the hell? I mean, I'm sure, I don't know about y'all, but I know I've had unprotected sex. Has anybody so you mean to tell me you all your life in your sexual life, you just always use a condom, or you just always use, you know, great judgment? Like, now I'm very careful, but I've had that, you know what I'm saying? I can say that, you know, I can say that with a straight face, being real, you know. There's no reason for me to sugarcoat or me to lie about things. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is, hell yes to the Tim doing that. Hell yes to R. Kelly, and hell yes to P. Diddy. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Am I gonna stop listening to their music? Hell no. But I really do feel like Bill Cosby and Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson. Now, Bill Cosby's still alive. You know, he's like, you know, he's out of jail. He's living his life, and he's trying to be under the radar and stuff. But I do feel like, yo, they got your ass because you did dumb, stupid stuff, and you're still like, you're a multi-millionaire, and they're gonna get it's these are scams. These are scams. You know what I'm saying? These are scams. But like with P. Diddy and stuff, like even with making the bands and all that, y'all, all this was publicized. Even back in the day when I was watching, I was like, man, he is brutal to them. Like, it gave me anxiety. Because, you know, I want to be an actor. I want to sing. I want to, you know, I've done theater arts. I would love to be on Broadway. I'm never going to say, oh my gosh, I'm going to be like, I'm going to be like, you know, sing is great and do is like what R. Kelly has done, or what, you know, what's his name? Neo, or I just want to be my own artist, my own individual. But seeing that, and I'm like, man, like, it just causes so much anxiety. Even with the American Idols and stuff, like seeing all the things that happen behind the scenes and people saying things. And you remember the Nickelodeon, that documentary and all that stuff. It's a lot of bad things happening. And even listening to Raven Simone, who has been in this since Raven Simone been in it since 2-3 years of age. She's been in the showbiz. So it's like, I follow her religiously, I'm telling you. And so I don't care how quirky, crazy, whatever she is and stuff, that woman has been around, and she really has been out of the spotlight. personally, I feel like up until she started doing, like, was it The View or something? I feel like, okay, that's when things was kind of like, because, like, I just wish she would have always just have had, like, her own platform as far as social media, or her own talk show. Like, that's a leader of a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Hey, Beth, how you doing? My chicken lover. Hey, Christy, how you doing? He looks like Usher. You know what? He does a little bit. He does. I agree. Trey said Tim is serving time. He's serving some big ass time. Some gumbo and some good old jambalaya sounds good right about now with some fried cornbread. New. Now hell, I can bypass the IHOP, but that sounds so good. I haven't had jambalaya in forever. You know what I was thinking about fajitas? Because back here, Trace had some fajitas, and she was like, take a bite, and I was like, I was at my like on the screen, like I'm really about to try to bite my damn phone, because I'm like, it's so good. But I said, what can I do? Because fajitas has like rice and things and stuff. I'm like, what can I do? Because I mean, the peppers and the steak and the chicken and stuff, even like, I can have that. But I said, I got my tortilla wraps, I got the low carb, and I can just go get some cauliflower rice, and that can be the substitute for like the Mexican rice or the Spanish rice. I can have that, and that would be really good. So I said, I'm gonna do that, maybe a mukbang and stuff. I'm gonna start that this year, where I'm doing more of those things, and not just trying to be a mukbang or a mukbang, channel, but I want to do more of that, eating, but eating healthier. And as I eat, you see me get even slimmer. I want to do the reversal, and I want to hopefully encourage people to hop on board and, start to eat a little bit healthier, and then maybe see themselves slim down too. Like I said, it's a lifestyle. It's a journey. This is not like an overnight type thing. You know what I'm saying? I miss being in the South, eating my great grandma cooking. Oh my, new. You know what? I miss the Southern cooking and stuff too. Like, I know Miss Mildred's here, but when I was going to Miss Mildred, I'm not gonna lie now, if I just kept going there, I would have been putting on some pounds. Okay, I would have been back down pound town, and I don't want to be 478 pounds no more. I don't. Like, I'm loving where I'm at, but I'm loving that I know that I'm going to be losing more, and I want to continue that. So I got to stay away from that type of food. Oh my gosh, didn't you put a sock on it? Oh my gosh, you didn't put a sock on it, Terrence. What do you mean? Nunu, I need words with my little brother. I bet he is still at the top of the chat. Beth, I know I'm here. I love you, Beth. I'm here. Beth Missing Pieces. Tracy said, hey, Beth Missing Pieces. Beth Missing Pieces says, hey, Tracy, darling. Beth, they towed my car this morning. They towed my damn car. And it was no signage. No signage. I have the date for my gallbladder surgery, Terrence. It is on the 24th of February. Wow. So you're having a cholecystectomy. Do you know if it's going to be done robotically with the Da Vinci Xi, or is it going to be laparoscopically? I'm pretty sure it will probably be it's going to be laparoscopic or either laparoscopic or with the robot. Very seldom would they perform like an open cholecystectomy. Usually it's laparoscopic. I was talking about a condom. Well, I didn't always, okay? I didn't always. Oh, hell no, I'm not gonna lie about that. I didn't always do that. I didn't. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest and transparent. Like, I've made some crazy decisions. We've all made some decisions that, thank God that, okay, we're okay from, but then some where it's like, okay, there was a close call, like, but laparoscopy. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's gonna be like, I'm praying, and I know God is gonna protect you, but that's gonna be like very swell. You won't even probably be able to see those incisions. So typically, in a laparoscopic gallbladder, it's gonna be, there'll be 1, 2, 3. Typically 4 incisions. There'll be 4 incisions. There'll be 4 minor incisions. Sometimes you can do the 3 to 4, but typically it's 4, because you'll have one port for that camera, And this is when it kind of gets like wow, because you can do 3 with a big trocar and a big camera. That way you don't have to change from a 5mm or a 10mm, and then you can just put in your other 2 trocars, and you can put your 5 through the small 5, because you'll put your, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 4. It'll be 1 big trocar and then 3 small. So 1 maybe 10 to 12mm, and then the other 3 are gonna be 5mm trocars. And yeah, that's like I probably have done in my career probably like 4,000 gallbladders laparoscopically. And 4,000 people say, oh, that's a lot. But I've been doing this for 19 years, and I've done a whole lot of them. So yeah, I'd probably say over 4,000. I say that, but probably even more. And honestly, I would say 98% of those have gone like, they've just been awesome. It's such a natural routine surgery. But that gallbladder can give you some struggles. Do you know if you have stones or whatever? Why was your car towed? Did you tell them off, piss off when you get out? Oh no, I couldn't tell them piss off. I couldn't tell them that, but I didn't. But all jokes aside, I'm seriously gonna get to the bottom of it, because I still don't know. You towed my car and there was no signage, but allegedly I'm in a tow away zone. But how do I know that if there's no signage? It needs to be signage, because I don't know. Sorry, but it's the truth. Wait. You said LOLT, wait, or some corn instead of rice. Oh, that's good too. But like I said, I can have some corn. Corn obviously has some carbs, but I can have, corn doesn't have as many carbs as the rice, but I can have that. But I want the rice, so I want some rice in there, So I was like, the cauliflower rice, if really, really fine, even finer than you get it from the store, I want to even dice even more, like really fine. Oh, and then like, if just putting a little like soy sauce, doing like a little like kind of stir fry on top of the stove. Oh, I'm telling you, it's delicious. It's so good. Only thing is, it's time consuming. It's time consuming, and also those vegetables cost a lot. They really do. And then when you cook them, everything shrinks. Everything is not really what it seems. Everything shrinks. Hey Jedit, hey bro, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I'm doing well for the most part. It's been a lot of things going on. Like I said, I had my car towed. Just things that, I feel like personally could have been avoided. I don't know why. It's just people want to be assholes and complicated. But I can tell you this much, what I feel like. Definitely, I feel like people do these things because they know they can get away with it, or they think they can at least, and they're so like hard up for money. Think about it. If this man, he had a car. He had a 350Z, Nissan 350Z, a white one. And it was you can see that on the channel because I did a short. He had that car already towed up, and bringing it back. I was waiting, okay, because I was like, okay, maybe somebody's coming, and I was gonna wait patiently. And I was there for an hour waiting, okay. Now he came, he even saw me. Is your name Terrence? Okay, because he said, because he was like, oh, I looked and because it was like this in the car. Like my mug was just like this. So he knew, okay, this is Terrence by my mug, freaking asshole. But think about it, $290 for my car, $290 for the white one, $290 for however many cars he's gonna tow. Like if he tows 5 people cars, let's just say 300. That's $1,500 a day. And he's probably gonna tow, like 20, 30 cars. Think about it. It's a scam. It's a scam. Beth, you said, yeah, I have major stones, and plus I did genetic testing because of both of my sisters who passed away. So advised for mine to be taken out. Wow. Beth, that's so, I'm so happy you did genetic testing. I've done some genetic testing myself, but that is so unfortunate about your sisters. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've had major stones, and plus I did genetic testing because of both. Wow, I had to read that again. I'm like, that just, I'm so sorry that your sister's passed away, Beth. I'm sorry. Thank you, Nunu. I lost one 3 years ago, and then one year. Wow, Beth, you know my heart's just like it aches for you, but I know you're just so damn strong. Uh, I love you, Beth. Thank you so much for all that you do. Nunu, I think he's trying to pay his mortgage. He's trying to maybe keep that ugly, that if that's his wife, whatever that million was that's sitting in that damn passenger seat, he's trying to keep that ugly damn thing satisfied. I don't know. Like I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. Like it's just so sad. It's just so sad. It's devastation. It's sad. It should not happen. Um, that's why he charges so much. Let me tell you, 290. I'm not, like I said, I don't have it like that, but I'm telling you, if you're a dumbass too, because if that really is the case, why don't you charge $800? Now I've been to California. I've been in places where they're charging people like, I mean, it's like a damn, like what you pay for your deduction for your insurance, like 500, 750, 1,000 or something like that. They charging people that. Like those, like these signs that says 250 up to 250, go to Montana, go to Colorado. Them signs says up to 2,000, and potentially even imprisonment, and being incarcerated. I'm telling you, I think it. I think it's they're scamming people, and they're gonna make it a price where it's like, okay, well, we can make a profit off of this, but also it's not something that is impossible for the people to pay. Because once it starts to get that, I think that their business are going to be investigated. I'm telling you, it's a bunch of scams going on. It's a scam. It's a scam. Like that area is a towaway zone, but they know they don't have any towaway. They don't have any signage out there. So people are going to park and thinking it's okay. Like I've been parking for on and off there for months now, thinking it's okay because I come back, my car is okay. But this time it's not. Well, you know, it's a scam being ran. It is a scam being ran. It is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It's assholes. T said whatever that thing was, Jenny. I'm telling you. It was horrible. I literally, I feel like it was more of a pet. Was it his pet? I don't know. And then it was just almost like human form. Like maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Beth said, I fight every day, Terrence. You know, me, I bounce back. I suffer with depression and anxiety. Me loves my little brother, Terrence, always. Beth, thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless you. Nunu said, I hope better days come to you, Beth, soon. You know what, Nunu, I'm going to claim that for Beth. I'm going to claim it for you. I'm claiming it for me. I'm claiming it for Janet. I'm claiming better days for all of us. We have to speak this into existence. We have to manifest. And I'm manifesting not bad things happen to this company, but I'm manifesting good things happen to the company that are going to push out the bad vibes, the bad energy. You guys, tow the cars. If they're supposed to be towed, tow. If it's supposed to be repossessed, repossess. But be careful and stop doing the shady stuff. The shady stuff for me just doesn't sit right. Don't do shady stuff. Depression and anxiety is no joke. I'm currently going through depression too. Wow. Nunu, I think that's what brings us all so closer together because, you know, Lord knows I've dealt with that, especially like, I mean, with all the loss that I've experienced and just everything, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fighter. I've been through a lot. Lord is my witness. I really have. We fight the world, but knowing we have each other, it makes the day better. Absolutely. To you, Beth, and for all of us. Oh my gosh, praying hands. I love that, Jada. Thank you so much. I'm praying for all of us. Nunu, I am as well, and we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. You guys, I'm gonna say this one more time. Double tap the screen if you haven't already, and if you can, share me out. You know, like tell somebody watch the content, because I'm telling you right now, Lord is my witness. People may think, okay, Terrence got it easy. Terrence this, Terrence that, Terrence having a great day. He's always perfect. Look what the hell happened to me this morning. My damn car was towed with everything in it. My license, like I mean, it was like only like 50 some bucks in cash. It wasn't much cash and stuff, but credit cards, all that stuff is being told. Like I have like some W-2s, some W-2s in here, like my like very personal like documents and things and stuff, whatever. At the end of the day, people say, well, you should have that. You should have that in your apartment. You should have it in your car. If folks want to break into the apartment, they can. They want to break into their car, they can. You know what I do? I walk and I live my life with God. God is going to protect me. So yes, this happened, and God does allow things to happen, but I'm telling you, it's never without a lesson. And maybe the lesson is, Terrence, you got to stop being that pushover. You got to start, really tackling down on things and stuff, and stay true to yourself. And this is going to push me to do that, because I just can't, these things can't happen. Like now I have the anxiety. I have that, that OCD about even just parking. Like, okay, this is sad. Like I want to be able to park and know that I'm okay. It's ridiculous. These things should not happen. Thank you. We can do this. Absolutely. Yes, as long as we got each other. Amen, Nunu. Things happen for a reason. Beth, they always have. They always have. Thank you guys so much. Beth, I love you. Nunu, I love you. Janet, I appreciate you, bro. I love you. I just thank you for all that you do. I know you tap in when you can, and it means so much to me. All you guys are just incredible. Thank y'all for the gifts. Tracy, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being a member for 26 months. I genuinely appreciate all of you so much. Okay, I'm going to head out of here. I'm a little tired. I'm going to get back to my condo. I'm just going to relax. I'll shower in a little while. I'll relax and just try to, get my mind, continue to get my mind together, because, I'm just, it's just like a disbelief thing. Like, these things shouldn't happen. We are put on this earth to be tested. I believe that. Nunu says, I love you. More Booski, hugs and kisses. I love you. Thank you. Jetted, thank you so much, bro. God bless you. Andrea, thank you so much. Love you. And I hope and pray that you're feeling good. I hope those knees are doing good. You're looking great. Beth Bits and Pieces says, be happy. I just called to say I love. Oh. Now, I love when you say that, because that reminds me of my mom. My mom used to tell me that all the time. She'll call and she's singing, I just called to say I love you. She would always sing that. Oh. And it was just like, my mom was alive and well, okay, and I just bust out in tears. It'd be tears of joy, but thank you, Bev. Take it easy. It's going to be all okay. I know, right, Janet? Don't forget to listen to I Don't Care. Look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, Stevie. Who doesn't love Stevie Wonder, right? Loving me, Tracy Anderson, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Amen. I'll see you later. And we got to talk later, okay? Because I got to know how it went. I love that. I love that for you and him, though. I don't know why. Like, I'm rooting for the Bushwatcher. I'm rooting for him, Like, I don't know. He got some, I know everybody got some crazy ways, but that man really does. I feel like he really does love you. I really does feel, I feel like that. He loves you. But then he just kind of got a funky way of showing it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Love and hugs to you as well, Beth. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to skedaddle. Bye, y'all. Have a great day. You have an even better one, Janet. Have an even better one. I'm on the skedaddle. Remember, you guys, well, drink your water. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. The devil will never win. He may think he has, but he will not win. He damn sure ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna win. He is not gonna win. I'm not gonna let him win. The skies are not even the limits. I'm gonna show you this. Look at. I'm gonna open up the sunroof. The skies. There's some bugs there on the little thing, but it's okay. The sun. The skies are not even the limits, you guys. We go above and beyond that. Okay. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. We are butterflies. We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. That means we have an endless amount of possibilities. So therefore, we can do whatever we put our minds to. I'm telling you guys, I'm not just talking. I live this. And when life throws me lemons, I'm going to make some of the best zero sugar lemonade possible. Okay. I love and appreciate you all so much. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed one. Okay. Bye.